In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand rising, everybody. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka I'm chugging along, I'm pedaling along one day at a time, honey, one breath at a time. And you know this, baby. You know, hold on, I got some back feedback. Let me, there we go. All right, so I had to turn the noise down on the other device. Oh, baby, I couldn't have made it this far without two things. Bam! Shades of Blue by AM Morning. And what else I couldn't have made it without? My Molly Moore Sea Boss. Yes, people. It was a rough road. Still is a rough road because I'm still climbing. The doctor said I'll be sick for several weeks, coughing, all that stuff. And for those of you who don't know what happened to me, I just caught a little pneumonia. That's all. It took my butt down. They tested me for COVID. They did it twice. They tested me for the flu twice. They was digging all up in my nose, and they took your chest X-rays and all that good stuff. That's how come they know what it is, because one of my lungs don't expand. It's the right one all the way. They said because the organs on my right side is pushed up and it's cut like off the bottom of the lung, so it don't blow up all the way and come down all the way like it's supposed to, right? And I have other respiratory issues, but that's neither here nor there. But what is here and there is this book by AM Morning, Bam, Shades of Blue, and the good Molly Moss Sea Moss. And baby, it was hitting and sticking like Popeye's chicken. I couldn't eat no chicken while I was down at sea, but I could drink the hell out of the Molly Moss Sea Moss. And I'm telling you, it has 92. Well, it has 102 vitamins and minerals in it, but 92 your body needed. My body needed that. The extra energy boost, the extra boost of the immune system. And baby, am I not talking about the mucus? It's different when you're sick. Baby, I could go on days without want to gross nobody out. But you get you some Molly Moore Sea Moss and you get you some Shades of Blue by AM, you be all right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You be all right. That's why I didn't end up in the hospital on an IV laying on somebody's gurney somewhere. Thank you to the Molly Mo Simos. This is my opinion and my personal advice. I'm not telling y'all, giving y'all no medical advice or information. So don't be saying, oh, she giving medical advice like she a doctor and cut me off. This is my opinion. This is my body. This is what my body like. Anyway, let's get in today. Today is Wellness Wednesday. Let's say good morning to my panel. Good morning, y'all.
What's up? What's up? Good morning.
Good morning, Trey. Good morning, Molly.
What's up?
These are the young men.
What's going on? What's up, Molly?
That's been hanging and slanging. And
Not-
David Green. I talked to David
Not
this morning.
hanging
He'll
and
be
slanging.
here later. He has some stuff to come in. Yeah, they be hanging and slanging because these are young men that's about it. They on their job. They on their hustle time. And I'm about to get on my hustle time right along with them. And we about to grind some stuff out. We about, you know, only way look, I can show you better than I can tell you. That's what my granddaddy used to say. I can show them better than I can tell them. So y'all look for the Morning Max Show. Great things to come in the near future. I'm excited about it. I had an epiphany. I don't know if because I was half choking last night or half sleep, but in the middle of being choked to death,
Shit, I ain't mad at that.
I saw a vision. I saw an epiphany. I gotta bring it to fruition. And I'm gonna do that. Y'all probably be like, she got a lot of energy. Well, this is the energy from yesterday, last night. I took my medicine. I took it at 11 o'clock. And then it was like I was in a fog. Like, have your brain ever just went numb? That's the only way I can say go numb. Like you don't remember what you did for the last couple of hours. And you know you wasn't asleep, but you don't know what was going on around you. Is that sleep? Is that a sleep with my eyes open? Have y'all ever experienced
You said
that?
when you don't know what. You said when you don't know what's going on around you. I had to jump out and come back in because of my signal. What did you say?
Yeah, have you ever you know you're not asleep, but you're not woke either. You just don't know what's going on around. A couple of hours gone past, and you be like, what did I just do? What was I doing? Where was I at? You know, like a brain fog. And I know I'm not tripping because I know I wasn't asleep.
Sometimes.
Well, I thought I wasn't asleep, but maybe I was with my eyes open. I don't know.
I don't know.
So that's
I don't know.
Like I said, I took my medicine. At 3 o'clock this morning, I started the coughing and I was up and I called DJ Slicky Woo Boo. He's like, how'd you know I was up? I said, I didn't. I said, I'm choking. You know, so I could always count on him for a good laugh or chuckle to make me feel better. He always say something stupid and off the wall, you know, and we talked about the music and I was hoping that he said he had the mix ready for us and he was going to come on here and show his beautiful face and let us listen to a couple of tunes. But because he said he changed and everything, but I don't know where his ass is at. I don't know. So Molly Mall, good morning to you, Molly Mall. That's our Molly Mall. Trey, how was your evening, baby?
Chill. It's regular. Ain't nothing really, ain't nothing really exciting happening or nothing. It was just regular. Okay. It's regular.
Okay. What about you, Molly Mall? Molly?
No, I'm sending a link out to people. What up, Malik? Chow. What up, Chow?
It's public.
It was good, Malik and Chow.
Hey, Malik, Ray. Look, I can't see the people coming in. Hey, my babies. Hey,
it's Malik and Chow. Chow's in here too.
Hey, Chow about that's my boo. And his girlfriend said
What's going on, y'all?
That's my boo. I met his girlfriend. His girlfriend said, that is your boo, Reese. I said, no. Because, you know, Malik is my baby, too. Oh yes. And I'm telling you, Chow being from Queens, Harlem, where you, Bookie, where he from? He always say where he from, the Queens part.
Yeah, then he
Now,
say, I know he said the same neighborhood as 50 Cent. I think he said Southside
yeah,
Jamaica, Queens, if I'm not mistaken.
yep, there it is. There it is. You got it right, baby. Being around him and Josh, I feel protected. I feel little when I'm around them big jokers. Trey, you will fit right at home because all of them big and tall, just like you. So if I'm around Trey, Clout, and Tout Bound and Josh and all of them, I'll be like, oh, okay.
I'm bigger than them, so they need to get like me. I'm bigger than them.
Chout, they tall like you, baby. They 6'5" too. Chout is like 6'5".
Oh shit, I didn't know he was up in the air like that.
Yeah, Chout is
Well, at least
tall.
somebody on this level. At least somebody
Yeah,
like eye level, and I ain't talking about what's up, bro. Looking down, what's up, bro?
you know, exactly.
What's up, Mr. Aquarius? Good morning. I want to know what's up with that thing you was telling us about yesterday. If you feel like sharing, Mr. Aquarius, because I was wondering about that last night.
And I
Mm-hmm.
was wondering about that last night too, Mr. Aquarius. I was praying for you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's what you want,
Yeah.
let's get it synced. So,
Mm-hmm.
is it all good?
Hopefully, skyscraper, right? Yeah, I hate motherfuckers talking about what's the weather like up there? Shit, it's
Look,
raining
y'all know it's
shit.
gonna rain
So
before
look
we do.
up. Keep looking up.
It's about to rain on your head.
It's raining shit right on your forehead. Ask me how it is. I'll let you know when
Volcano.
yeah.
Uh,
Blessed Rising Max show. What's up?
Let's rise, let's
What
rise,
we hitting on
baby.
today? What's the subject matter? Let's
The
get
subject
rolling.
matter is okay. It's Wellness
What we talking
Wednesday.
about today?
We're gonna talk about several things today, but it's all going to bring it together. It's Wellness Wednesday. Today is Ash Wednesday, and I know a lot of people don't know what the hell Ash Wednesday is. And the good old Morning Mac show, we're going to break it down for you. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a different shows, a different little things that's going on that people have watched to see, whether it's the new movies or there's supposed to be a new movie coming out that I want to see, I think on the 28th. But I like horror pictures. And when I saw this
Right.
black
Ciao.
lady, when I saw the commercial of this black lady saying, "Who's in my yard? What you doing sitting in my yard?" I thought the Jeepers Creepers. I said, "Oh, they got a Jeepers Creepers again." But it's not. It's like she was up there in the morning and the kids, and by night she was supposed to snatch this lady kids. But these are black kids, and I wish I
Glad
could
you
find
feel
the
better,
trailer
Aquarius.
to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could. I gotta find that trailer. Molly, I don't know the name of the movie. But I know it's about a lady. It's coming out on, they say, March the 8th, and about this lady sitting in these people yard. And when I say these people, these black folk yard, that you don't see a lot of black folk hard pictures like that. So I want to see about it. And then she's supposed to be trying to snatch them black kids at the end. She said your kids are at the ripe age or something. It looks scary, like Hansel and Gretel type stuff. Like she a witch and gonna eat the kids or whatever like that. Because she's like, oh, your children are delicious or something. When I saw the commercial, I said, what? Because first of all, ain't no black mama gonna have nobody sitting in their yard. No witch, no ghost, no dog, no cat. And gonna be like, what you doing in my yard? And you don't shoot, you don't leave. We go get grandma that dead 12 gauge shotgun. Excuse me, this is a private property. Remove your tuchus. We ain't gonna be looking out the window saying, why are you out there? Who is this? And then second of all, them black kids would have ran her ass ragged. They'd have been out there, oh, who is you? We gonna play this. They would have tied her up, tied her to the stake and some more. Black children ain't no easy win. Well, we didn't used to be no easy win. You get a couple of us together, you be ready for us to go home. And nowadays, with a couple of them together, they're a gang. Is it more than 4 walking through the streets of DC? That's a gang. Or is it more than 2, Molly? That's a gang. No.
What's up, Josh?
So is this the that's the movie that's coming out. I gotta find a trailer to what I was trying to look, but it would help if I knew to remember the name. I don't remember the name. That's why I was telling y'all what the trailer looked like. They showing about the movie, because but I know it comes out on March the 28th, and it's supposed to be some hard picture. It got black folk in it. You know, it looks like the main characters. So that's when I come and think of the name. So if anybody know the name, please let a sister know the name. So we're gonna talk about that today, and our mental.
Glad you feel better,
make sure our
Aquarius.
is all together, because we still, so much stuff is going on. People losing their jobs left and right, and people have to change and revamp themselves. Sometimes your friend just needs you to be a sounding board, you know, to bounce off of. Sometimes when somebody comes to us with a problem, they really not coming with a problem. They just want to vent. And when they want to vent, they just want us to be silent. And people want to be heard. And when they're able to let it out and be heard, they feel better about themselves, the situation, and they could get it together and handle it. And then it don't hurt if you give advice and stuff. But I've learned, wait till they finish before you interject your advice, your experience, because you don't want it to seem like it's always about you. And I have a bad habit of doing that when people come to me to try to talk to me, and I try to be empathetic. I try to be empathetic by sharing my same experience, but they don't be wanting to hear that, especially when they're going through something. They want me to hear them. And so I'm just giving that little advice out there. Like I said, it's the Wellness Wednesday. That's a mental thing, because a lot of people, we're going to be relying and leaning on each other to get through these so-called hard times. I'm going to say so-called hard times because we've been here before. We got through them again, and we'll get through them again. We are a resilient people. Us and roaches will be the only thing that may survive a nuclear holocaust, because you know there's going to be some black folks head under some other black folks. They're going to come out and murder. They're going to survive. I might be able to hide a couple of bodies myself. I may die for you to protect you from the fallout. Did whoever up under me could crawl out, you know? So you will submerge somewhere. That's what we do. We all over the place. I got some videos, of course, I do to share. I do. As I take my second win, did any of y'all see the that debate last night, or anything about what was going on? I only caught a little bit of it. I didn't catch enough to speak on it or talk on it. When I turned on the debate, he was giving a little boy that had brain cancer honorary, making him an FBI, made him a police officer because he wanted to be in law enforcement, and made him an FBI. And he said that the little boy, got the brain cancer because of the poison in the food and stuff and all like that. That's, the cancer and stuff. Mm-hmm. But the government controls all of that. The FDA let the stuff come in. So it's whatever our government lets in that says, oh, okay, you could approve this, you could approve that. And I have a cousin in Texas, and her father was talking, and he was like, you wouldn't believe what she was saying that they let through on the FDA. She said it just made him cry. And she felt bad by working for the agency, and it made her, and you talking about paying to get stuff in, to get stuff approved, talk about paying to say, okay, yeah, get this to the American people. There's a lot of that going on. Well, I hope he's going to clean it up. JFK said that he going to clean it up, but a lot of that payola, because big pharmaceuticals have the money to pay you off so they can get their drugs in America and start doing what they do. And that's the worst drugs. I found out the worst drugs is man-made drugs that we get from our pharmacists, from the hospital and stuff. It could be the best and the worst, depends on how they use it and what they do with it. And he said that he was going to they talked about giving drug dealers the death penalty. So I don't know what that means, y'all. I don't know what that. I don't even want to think about what that means. So stuff like that. Did y'all hear anything? Or see?
Kenneth said, "Nah, I ain't listening. I ain't listen to it or watch it. I'm preparing my own State of the Union address speech."
Well, Kenny, let's hear your State of the Union address speech, Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Where you at with the State of the Union, baby? That's funny.
Aquarius said she watched it. She watched that crazy shit.
Did she think it? Did she? I watched the ending part. I didn't get a lot of it. Aquarius. Did you get a lot of it? Because I thought it was supposed to be addressing the state of the world, and it's like he was going on the personal
Rant, a
I was
tangent.
yeah. Well, he
Oh.
really wasn't going on a tangent, but he just was like focuses on other stuff. I'm like, let's
Like what?
focus.
I mean, what are the things he said? I mean, tell us.
He keeps talking about the Biden administration. He keeps saying Biden did this, Biden did that. Okay, so what we gonna do different?
I mean, but you're not saying like what he's saying. Like, what does he
It
say?
it, it, it wasn't like it wasn't we didn't talk about Ukraine. We didn't talk about foreign policy. We didn't address the big stuff that's going on. Aquarius.
Okay, but what did he say though? I feel you, but what did he say?
Well,
Like, what
like
are some of the things he said that you took from that made you want to mention it this morning? Pretty much.
I'm trying to understand. Did anybody what we all should be abreast about the State of the Union because that's what he's given the it wasn't State of the Union, it was congressional meeting when he's talking to Congress about. He did like an open thing, and whatever he talked about Congress, it affects us.
Yeah, I know, but you still didn't say what he said.
I gotta play some of it for you. How about if I look it up and play it? Because I can't tell you what the person said verbatim, baby. Because I was like, huh? Then I turned to TV. I was like, huh? Like I said, I seen them give the little boy with cancer, and he was in a cop uniform, and they kept picking him up. He was a little Latino boy or black boy. He looked like he's Latino. They kept picking him up, and they were showcasing him. And they was like, we're going to make you an honorary FBI agent. They had him in a police uniform.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
This, I don't think that was the appropriate time. We doing the state of Congress, and you're talking about, you're supposed to be talking about other stuff, not like individual personal stuff. He was taking individual stories. And
Molly, can you pull Aquarius? Yeah, thank you. Aquarius said he was supposed to be addressing the Chamber of Commerce and Department of Commerce. He went on a whole rant about the new Riley Act that commemorates. I probably said that shit wrong. The girl who was killed and raided, leaving. Oh, probably the R word, leaving an Uber from an undocumented immigrant. So he was supposed to be addressing the Chamber of Commerce and Department of Commerce, and he went on a whole rant about the new Riley Act. Okay. That commemorates the girl who was killed and raided, leaving the Uber from an undocumented. Oh, okay. So y'all saying that he didn't address anything at all.
Right. Nothing about the laws, the government, nothing about what's going on, the layoffs, the like I said, the foreign policies, what we doing, are we in bed with Ukraine or not? Who we
We want Jose, we don't we don't want Jose, we want John. Yeah, apparently he said there are only two genders. I do agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I
Fully
tried to
agree with
watch
that.
it. I went to sleep. I got tired. I heard a little bit. It's the same old talk, same old. He just Biden and them messed up the country. I'm here to fix it, and
Yeah.
these the things I'm doing. They would have never voted for these things, these changes. They could have did it if they wanted to, but they didn't. Now that I did it, I should get credit. Like, he want credit for everything he done. He want people to know this what I did. And it was like, okay. Then with the immigrants, he did talk a little bit about that. I heard him just say the same old thing. They don't shouldn't be allowed to just come on over here. They got to go through the process, and we're going to have it better for them to get through the process a lot quicker so people don't feel like they got to sneak over the board. He let Elon Musk take it, as always. Elon talking. I don't know why the fuck Elon talking, but Elon started talking about some things he going to change, and people were cheering about that. I ain't understand half the shit he was talking about. He was talking about some technology stuff I had to look into, but whatever he was talking about, it seemed like supposed to be a global change, but the whole thing was supposed to be a revolution to bring in common sense back. It's a revolution of common sense. There's normal things like man and women, no pronouns and the things that the other party put in place. So it seemed like they was trying to take a lot of things out of place that the Democrats put in place. And when they spoke about the food, that's mostly what I was on. So they is talking about bringing better food over here, better choices, but who knows? They might just be telling us that shit. I really don't trust any of these people. I look at it like a movie. You watch a movie, it's always somebody playing a villain. And some people root for the villain, and most time that's me. That's probably why I be rooting for Trump sometimes. I like what he say. I look at all sides, but it's just like they playing the game, and we all just participating so they could continue to do what they doing. And just which side you like. If you like you gonna watch to look for some negative things to say and some negative things they doing. If you like that, you gonna find all the positive things they said. You ignore all the negative things you might heard or the things that might cause the country to be in fear. But for them to televise and say anything for us to hear, that's the shit they want us to know. For the things they don't want us to know, them the things they don't allow us to hear. We don't get to sit down and hear them meetings. They really talking about to change the world, but they got us food to think we do. That's why Bohemian Grove is a thing. That's why they go there and meet and talk in secrecy and stuff. That don't get filmed. So we don't know. That's when they make the plans. That's when plans get into place. So I think this all a game, So if you want to play the game, and you're going to get pissed off when your team not winning. The opposite side winning, you're going to be like, oh, they ain't this and that and that. I hear it all the time in sports. Or the Eagles some trash for real, because they don't like the team. And then you win the Super Bowl. Well, y'all only got 2. They just find something negative to say. That says, hey, man, y'all had a good year this year. So it's just like I said the same thing. When Joe and them won, nobody was complaining about the things they put into place.
Ray and Pookie and shit.
It was cool. Only people was complaining was the people that was voting for Trump. They like, look what these motherfuckers doing. They fucking the country up. And now I'm hearing the same thing from the Biden them fans. Look what they doing. They fucking the country up. I'm like, well, every 4 years they fucking the country up. That's one thing y'all
everybody saying about each other.
Yeah, we all can agree on that. So I don't know, man. It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Say we need to grow our own food.
Cocaine addict. What she say?
Which one? See, we grow our own food.
I see something about cocaine. How could anyone trust a heroin addict with our health? We don't trust our cousins Ray and Pookie the crackhead, but trust JFK Jr. I don't know how we give our lives up to these people.
Hey,
the people that do, I would say that the people that do.
All your doctors do that shit. What y'all think? Y'all doctors just subscribing y'all shit and they just clean baddie? No, they on drugs. Most of them take more drugs you ever know. You trust them with your health, And so it is crazy, Lee. We trust a lot of dope heads and crack heads and stuff like that. Don't get fooled because they're not on the corner nodding. Like, it's a lot of functional addicts out here. A whole lot of them that's rich. That's why they be ODing and you find them in the he overdosed. Yeah, because he had enough money to buy as much as he want of the purest shit there is in the country.
Tell him, Molly. That's great.
He said, let too many of them over here and they built gangs. They was already a gang before they came over here. That's where they got messed up. It's like me and a group of my gang. Some bloods going to another country, they still gonna be bloods.
Right.
Well, I got a highlight from last night. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Even look at this dude. He looked like he act. Mr. Speaker, put it.
Oh, you heard me? Oh, you saw it?
Put it in full screen.
Full screen. Hold up.
The bottom box.
Okay.
No, bottom box on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. There
Let
you
me
go.
know when y'all ready.
You ready?
Go
This
ahead.
is one of the highlights from yesterday, y'all. It's random picks, so I don't know which one we're going to do.
Meat glue. You taking scraps, put that shit together.
Go ahead. Shit like WWE, dog.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. This shit
We've
funny to me.
accomplished
I don't
more in
know.
43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years or 8 years, and we are just getting started. We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat. The chair now directs the Sergeant at Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. We suffered the worst inflation in 48 years, but perhaps even in the history of our country. They're not sure. As president, I'm fighting every day to reverse this damage and make America affordable again. Joe Biden especially let the price of eggs get out of control. The egg price is out of control. And to that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, which is headed by Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight. Because we are draining the swamp. It's very simple. And the days of rule by unelected bureaucrats are over. April 2nd,
What's up, Damien?
reciprocal tariffs kick in. And whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and forth.
Marvin
Since taking
Thomas,
office,
what's up?
my administration has launched the most sweeping border and immigration crackdown in American history. The media and our friends in the Democrat Party kept saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president. I'm also working tirelessly to end the savage conflict in Ukraine. Today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. It's time to end this senseless war. If you want to end wars, you have to talk to both sides. My fellow Americans, get ready for an incredible future because the golden age of America has only just begun. It will be like nothing that has ever been seen before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
I want to know who was green and
he
why
spoke on a lot. That's Al.
What's up, Damien? What's up, funny man Green? There's a few people that just slid in this joint. Marvin Thomas, get black with me.
Good morning, y'all. I'm sorry, I didn't see nobody.
What up, Marvin?
Hey, David.
What's up?
What's popping,
you can pull up the same speech from 1941 and look like Hitler. Fucking Klan meeting. That's what it fucking looked like to me. Jesus Christ. Where the fuck are we going? Are these people fucking stupid even tune into that fucking bullshit? I mean, come on, man. Jesus H. Christ. Can we get any more fucking stupid? Sorry. Not sorry. Not fucking sorry at all. Stupid ass motherfuckers. All of them.
Do y'all know who that
is? Al Green or something. I think it's Al Green.
Yeah, that's his name. Not the actual, obviously, but he got it scored. I don't know why.
He was Democrat from Dallas.
He won't shut up. He thought he can just talk over the president and get your ass
out.
Nah.
Get him out of here.
It is funny because this thing happened like when Biden was in office too. This was done while people watching. Everybody's watching it.
Yeah.
What make it a Klan rally now? Because Trump in there. It was
Yeah.
still white, the same people
No,
for
I mean,
real.
Say white people.
Trump might
I'll
be
say this. I mean, we can go back, even when Obama was, doing speeches that there'd be the right, they'd go boo or, get in his face and shit. But just the moronic shit that came out of Donald Trump's mouth. I mean, he's talking about a
Oh.
gold card. Get the fuck out of here. What?
But what
Gonna sell
but
you
what
a gold card?
green
can I
card,
ask to you
purple
what's in
card.
can I ask to you so far, like what do you consider to be insane
Yeah,
about what he
say,
said?
y'all? That's crazy insane.
Because I didn't hear anything yet. I didn't really hear anything. Everything I don't necessarily care for delivery, I guess, but I personally didn't hear shit from that clip that sounded so crazy. What the
Well, I
country
watched the
needed
whole
is a new
thing.
president. He said that was funny as shit. Like whether it's true or not.
I watched the whole. I watched the whole thing. I was so interested. I was disgusted.
Yeah, I feel you.
couldn't
But
get behind
like I was asking Reese earlier, what happened? What was said
Ain't
that was
nothing
impactful?
people did say stuff sometimes. That's what I want to know.
Rolling into a golden age.
Yeah,
The
like
fuck
come
out of
on
here,
now.
golden age. Come on. Yeah, put that dick in your mouth. Yeah, there you go.
When I look at history, all I can see is the future, really, because it ain't nothing of my my present or my past. So all I can do personally as someone who lives in this country is look to the future for something.
Oh man,
Because
it's
the
funny.
timeline clearly shows that it wasn't it this whole time, so it got to be something else eventually.
Okay, but let's see what this one said. It got
So nobody has an answer for me about what he said. Right, so
I don't know. I see
that's
the
then it's
comments,
pointless.
but
Then I don't understand.
here
I just like it when the motherfuckers are actually nervous that they're clapping at something. Like, should I be clapping? Oh,
they
my
even
God.
invited the people who don't like them. They set them over to the right with signs up. I said, "Come on."
I saw that.
This
Hold
is
up, it
crazy.
says false. That's what the sign
That
says
can't
false. I'm
be.
about to show y'all.
This can't be real.
Is it in the thing? Do it say false?
Oh, when he was walking down, that one woman said, "This is."
Showing,
Oh, you got big. I put it up. Hold on.
And somebody snatched it right out of her hand.
Josh, your inbox.
Go to my inbox.
No, I was talking to Josh.
Okay. All right, Damien, y'all look at this one. This is what they hold the signs up saying.
2 hours and something.
Okay. This is a 2-minute clip.
And I've stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back.
No, I'm
Free
like
speech.
Hold
up.
Uh-oh.
That's a bad thing?
No.
And 2 days ago, I signed an order making English the official language of the United States of America.
What?
Oh, that's not really a change because it is like you can't really,
I thought it was already there.
I did too.
I renamed
I guess you want
the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Hey, yeah.
The Gulf
And
of
likewise,
America.
I renamed for a great president, William McKinley, Mount McKinley again.
I don't know who that is, so I gotta look.
Beautiful Alaska. I love Alaska.
I mean, this is the school McKinley Technical is what I put.
We've ended the tyranny of so-called diversity, equity, and inclusion policies all across the entire federal government and indeed the private sector and our military.
And the military. Who is that?
And our country will
She's
be
beautiful.
no longer.
One of the rose bearers.
Yeah, free speech don't give right to talk over the president. Like
one side is capital, one side is speech.
We believe that whether you are a doctor, an accountant, a lawyer, or an air traffic controller, you should be hired and promoted based on skill and competence, not race or gender. Very important.
That's the part that get confused. Y'all heard what he said, right? So y'all don't be like, dude.
You should be hired based on merit. And
you
the
gotta show
Supreme
your
Court,
race.
in a brave and very powerful decision, has allowed us to do so. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Damn, the Supreme Court ain't even clapping.
I tell you that, John.
We have removed the poison of critical race theory from our public
Oh, I
schools,
disagree with
and
that.
I signed an order making it the official policy of the United States
Okay.
government that
Long.
there are only two genders, male
What?
and female.
What? Man, see, that's why people mad. I understand why y'all mad now. He's pissing everybody off.
I'm listening word for
Yeah,
word.
what-
That's
what-
all I can take is word for word.
This is pissing
Nah, when
people off.
he says DEI, he means white.
I also signed an executive order to ban men from playing in women's sports.
What?
I agree with that
None of them
3
people
years
in
ago,
office
Peyton
did.
McNabb
It's crazy
was an
y'all pick one
all-star
to hate.
high school athlete, one of the best, preparing for a future in college sports.
There you go. You got busted in the
When
head with a
her
volleyball.
girls'
That
volleyball
lady.
match was invaded by a male, he
Because she got
smashed
beat by a
the ball
damn
so
man.
hard in Peyton's face, causing traumatic brain injury,
Oh.
partially
They allowed a
paralyzing her
man
right
to
side
beat on her.
and ending her athletic career. It was a
Joe
shot
Biden,
like she's never
Democrat
seen before.
Party
She's never
that
seen
y'all
anything
love
like it.
so much.
Peyton is here tonight in the gallery, and Peyton,
Well, I don't
from
love
now on,
Democratic Party
schools
either.
will kick the men off the girls' team, or they will lose all federal funding.
Oh, that's her that got beat up.
Yeah, by a man. She quit. Boy, look how big she got. She done gave up on herself because the bathroom straight allowed these things to happen, normalizing men and women's sports. I think it's going too
I
long
agree
now,
with
Reese.
that.
It's done
I'm-
2 hours.
I'm-
They might
I'm-
kick
I
us off
accept
the
that.
air. They might kick us off the air. I mean, you guys showing it too long.
They're too long, yeah.
I don't know if you see some of them Russian women in the Olympics. Jesus Christ, man. Come on now.
I love
So can I repeat the question and ask what you know?
It's good and bad and everything. So you saying some good stuff now, but then
Yeah,
later
but what's
on-
the bad stuff?
Yeah, we
Wait
got
a
to
minute,
see
maybe
it,
we'll
right?
get to it with the government and the officials and who he pointed and
Huh?
I don't know. It broke
I-
up.
You lost me, Althea. You lost me on
It
that.
went out, Ree.
What did you say, Reese?
I'm gonna turn this off, and I'll find what they consider negative.
You'll find what they consider negative?
Yeah, because I agree. I don't think Trump is all bad. To me, I never did. Ain't nobody all bad. Ain't nobody all good. You either going to
Yeah.
agree with some, and you're not going to agree with some. That's life, okay? Because I didn't agree with some of the shit Obama did, and he black. Everybody blah blah blah. But I didn't agree with a lot of his policies and some of the shit that he did. Okay,
Mhm.
we're not going to agree with everything 100%. You know, with everything. He got some good policies. Then he got some. You could tell other influential policies, like the stuff
Yeah,
that Elon
which is
Musk
true.
stuff is over
Which is
and
true.
everything, because he's
Mhm.
not appointed official. Did nobody vote Elon Musk in to do nothing? So you
Nope.
know, you take it with the good and the bad. So it's a hodgepodge. He got some good stuff in there. He says some good stuff because I agree with some of the stuff that he's doing. You know, so and that's just me. I don't think we should be selling $5 million gold cards to let anybody get in America. Because, like you said, like we were saying yesterday, anybody can come into America. Because even the gangsters and the criminals got $5 million. So I don't think that we should be doing that. And the policy, everybody should come in and want to be an immigrant the right way. I do believe that. You know,
Yes.
so
But you see how that makes sense, but then at the same time, it don't like they don't want people coming here with gold cards for $5 million, but they want people coming here free with no check. They want illegals to come in free and be able to stay over here free, but people willing to pay and go through the process, they a problem. See how that don't make sense?
but is
They
America
arguing one
for sale,
thing.
though? Is America for sale?
That's the thing.
Yes.
Hasn't it
must be everybody
hasn't it
come in
always
for
been?
free. Everybody coming here to make money, you know, but at the end of the day, why is it okay for people coming legal, free, and it's not okay for people to pay $5 million for a gold card and go through a background check? That don't make sense.
Well, wait a minute.
That just let me know people don't like this guy.
Really listen to what's happening.
They didn't say what type of put in place. He didn't say background check or all that, you know.
Oh, nah, you know you can't get a green card without that. So you
background check regardless.
Got to go through pride. It's just a faster process. I'm sure they go through a background
check. We can fake background checks too. But
you can make it up. You can get a fake passport that easy. Probably can't. But I'm saying if they got 5 million and they willing to pay and come over here legal, why is that a bad thing? And it's a good thing for people coming illegal, just walking across the border. People okay
for free.
With that. It don't make sense
with no money.
Okay, I know the people that's walking across the border. Would you come here to make a better life, a better?
What's up, Woo-Boo?
But if you already got that money and stuff, what you coming to America?
That's the thing. Y'all think.
But why? Well, why is it? Why are you only supposed to be able to come here if you don't have money?
I don't. You know, I'm thinking. I'm going. They're fleeing here because they're fleeing their country for gain.
I like what Get Black With Me said, or I'll just call you Black, because this makes sense. He says, why attack the people coming in illegally but not the companies who hired them? Because they want those products. They want to make sure that shit hits the shelves along with their fruits and vegetables and all that other shit that gets fixed and done on the backs of people that are immigrants or illegal. It's the same thing. You want to make sure them shelves are filled, so you don't give a fuck until later.
And that's still like asking, like, why lock the drug dealers up and not the people who import the drugs over here? You know, like that's what people don't really get into. They just got this hatred for the Republican Party so much they ignore the obvious. Like, y'all okay with illegals coming over here, which I don't understand. Illegal don't mean they fucking broke. And legals don't mean they poor. The same people got 5 million, they can illegally come over here and do some shit. But y'all so caught up into, no, they're illegal mean they poor. That mean they come from nothing, they running from something. No, that's not all the time. And most of them that's running from something, they running from a crime they did. Same thing people do here in America. They wanted for murder, they try to get to Mexico somewhere and duck off. They do the same thing. They come to America because the border wide open. If I'm a criminal and I'm on a run, shit, America border's wide open. Let me go over there and just try to stay low. But it don't make sense. That just let me know they got hatred for the Republican Party. I hate it. Both sides don't matter. I don't like people just coming over here, but they gonna get a background check. I'm okay with it. They gonna pay 5 million. I'm okay because they gonna let them over here anyway. So if they gonna spend money and help money get better America, then I'm okay with it. We always helping people get rich and they give their money back to their country. That's what people don't understand. When they come over here and they build themselves up, they don't give back to the Black community and all the community, the Irish community, none of the communities here, they send it right back to their country and they trying to get more of them over here. So I just be like, it's funny, that just let me know people got a side because you're okay with illegals coming over here and staying over here. It don't matter what crime they did, if they did or didn't, just being illegal, period. But you got a problem with people paying 5 million for a gold card. That just let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. There are many white illegals, but they are only looking for the non-white illegals. Yeah.
Yeah. Let them tell.
I don't know. I like George Carlin's sketch on the real owners. I mean, that's kind of where I just lay my chips. The real owners of this country, they're not the ones sitting in that Oval Office. They're the ones getting paid. And that's it. And that's why you have lobbyists. That's why you got all this. We are totally motivated by money. Now, we are not a socialist country where everyone gets paid the same, everything's distributed the same, everything is performance based, which as I think it should be. But you look at our history of America in general. It was people wanting to leave because the king was taxing. That's all. We want representation without taxation. That was the founding principle of America. That's the reason why we seceded from Britain, was because we wanted if we're going to get taxed, we want representation. So how do you get the masses to agree with the tax? Put someone in there that'll buy you favors. I'm telling you, that's just my opinion. You could see the writing on the wall. The richest man in the world has the highest amount of authority without being elected. Get the fuck out of here. If that's not taxation without representation, I don't know what is. And that's like putting lipstick on a pig. Put lipstick on a pig, it's still a fucking pig, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
Molly, pull this next video of Miss Nancy Pelosi. See what she got to say. Some of this is like brand new to me too, y'all, because I didn't see the parts of it. I didn't see the whole thing. Molly, you ready?
Yeah, you gotta put it on full screen. I think it's already at the end of the video.
Clown show.
Oh.
Yeah, that's 7 hours, Reese.
I ain't doing
Just
no 7 hours.
Pelosi
Is this the
don't
right
mean
one?
it's her.
Is this the one with Nancy Pelosi?
She in it, but
it's not just her.
It's not just her. It's a whole.
It's the whole address, probably.
No, we ain't doing that. Let's see
what a difference.
Yeah, you got find a short.
Nancy didn't say shit this time.
So the Europeans want to land without paying for tax. A lot of people don't even know Canada, France, a lot of these other countries, Germany, they own like these states that we live in. Like before, like when they first
right, yeah,
these states, they came over here.
Say this. Oh damn it!
China owns almost 80% of all of our farmland. China.
China.
They own about 80% of all of our farmland. You can look that up. And farmers lease it back to China, or they pay China for the lease.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
The real owners of this country are just wealthy pigs
that live in other countries.
Oh yeah, or came from other countries. I mean, in some fashion or another, we all come from some other part of the world. The only people indigenous to the United States are the American Indians. And, where do they come from? Well, they come from a brown part of the world, which is probably Mexico. You don't see a whole lot of dark Canadians.
Yeah, it's 384,000 acres owned by China. It's jumped up 30% from 2019 to 2020 something.
Now you're talking about
something.
A 20% jump.
You said China.
No, 30%. 30%
in America.
It was 384,000 acres. Yeah, 384,000 acres that China owns of American agricultural land, and it jumped from 2019 to 2022. I think it was a 30% increase.
How?
Oh no, that's above us. That's above us. That's too big. Fuck all that.
All I know is agriculture and property. If we want to control what we eat and put in our body, what Trey is doing, he's growing his vegetables. He's growing good stuff to sustain you. And I've been looking at a lot of stuff, how people grow stuff, and I found a lot of little tricks. Stuff. So they have a garden. I guess is the best way, but you got to be careful of the soil that you even planted in nowadays, because a lot of the dirt is contaminated. So that's why you have to go.
You can make your own soil. You can make your own soil,
and you can clean your own soil too. I found out that they said eggshells, if you grind it up finely and put it in the compost, it helps for decomposing and cleaning the earth, and it gives the soil calcium. They said don't use whole eggshells because they'll stay there forever. But the man said grind it up into the powder.
It doesn't clean it. It adds value to the soil, but it doesn't clean it or
calcium
anything.
And stuff and help it grow. And I was like, oh, that's how you get a sweet potato to grow, a pineapple to grow. And he was showing a lot of fruits with the roots. I didn't even know you could eat sweet potato leaves. Did anybody know that?
Man, but I know I seen the sickest shit I ever seen. This dude created plants that can heal him. Like anytime he was ill or sick or pain, any of his plants that he grow can actually heal his body, whatever hurting on his body. And what he did was every time he grew a plant, he spit on the seed, he gave it his DNA, and then it grew out. So now the plant know his DNA is built just for like his DNA. So anytime he added it to his body, it already knew his body. It already knew what his body needed. I thought it was crazy. Yeah,
I thought he sucked on the seeds.
Huh?
He sucked on the seeds.
Yeah, suck on the seed, spit it. Then you gotta put your DNA on it though, you know, and
Okay.
then you grow it, and then that
That's
plant.
dope. I didn't know about that. That's dope.
That's something you know, we learn stuff all the time. I wonder how did our ancestors do it, like back when they was farming and everything. Because I never did ask my grandmother because about the seeds and what they plant, because she hated being a farmer for one. So, but I didn't. I just knew she knew how to do stuff. I wondered, was that what they was doing back, and that's why they healed themselves from different things, you know? That's not like
doctors. So yeah.
Look, anything's better to go to the doctor. They scare me now because every time you go to the doctors or the hospital, you come out sicker than what you went in with. What you go in, and I know that's a negative and a terrible thing to say, especially because someone like me who needs certain things. But if the truth is the truth, because y'all know doctor's office and hospital is just a petri dish for everything that is, because that's where the sick people go. But
worst place you can be if you is ill. That's what people don't know. Hospitals are the sickest place ever, you know, because everybody in there is ill with something, you know. So to even be in there, it's like, God damn.
So I was going to put Ash Wednesday.
God damn.
What Ash Wednesday was about, and what it symbolized. A lot of people don't know. Oh, Fat Tuesday was yesterday. That's that Mardi Gras celebration. And immediately after Fat Tuesday follows Ash Wednesday. And
it's put the link in the private chat.
Okay. Hold on, let me get it.
Shit, your Wednesday Ash. If you claim it, they will name it. Yeah, you're right. All these invisible lines, man.
Hey, whoever that you know them because you called them black. Is that do they have like content on your YouTube page? Because I'm looking for people that actually, you know, that be putting stuff up or whatever.
Do you be posting anything on your YouTube?
Because it sounds like an enlightening type of channel. That's a hell of a thumbnail for your YouTube channel. Not look at Slicky. Slicky. How we gonna watch it if we right here, Slicky?
You ain't come on the show to bring the music, Slicky. And you said, where the music?
All right, stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to.
Not the Humpty, no, not the Humpty. Okay, Molly got it pulled up. And it's just a brief synopsis about what it is and where it came from. Just it's an FYI. So many of us, because I was asked, what are you giving up for Lent? I'm like, nothing. What's Lent? You know,
keep us updated, Black.
Then it was broken down and it was explained to me. And then I had to dig a little further, a little deeper. And I found out what it is. I'm not going to go too deep on you because y'all wouldn't understand. Me and Molly talked about that a couple of years ago. The darkness behind everything. But I'm just going to, we do stuff and we don't even know why we do stuff. So if y'all celebrate this, this is why you do what you do for Ash Wednesday. Go ahead, Molly.
You got to put in full screen. That little box. There we go.
And afterwards, I'll point you some helpful resources, so stick around to the end.
Not Bible much.
Ash Wednesday is the first day of Lent. Its official name is Day of Ashes, so called because of the practice of rubbing ashes on one's forehead in the sign of a cross. Since it's exactly 40 days, excluding Sundays before Easter Sunday, it will always fall on a Wednesday. There cannot be an Ash Thursday or Ash Monday. The Bible never mentions Ash Wednesday. For that matter, it never mentions Lent. Lent is intended to be a time of self-denial, moderation, fasting, and the forsaking of sinful activities and habits. Ash Wednesday commences this period of spiritual discipline. Ash Wednesday and Lent are observed by most Catholics and some Protestant denominations. The Eastern Orthodox Church does not observe Ash Wednesday. Instead, they start Lent on Clean Monday. While the Bible does not mention Ash Wednesday, it does record accounts of people in the Old Testament using dust and ashes as symbols of repentance and or mourning. The modern tradition of rubbing a cross on a person's forehead supposedly identifies that person with Jesus Christ. Should a Christian observe Ash Wednesday? Since the Bible nowhere explicitly commands or condemns such a practice, Christians are at liberty to prayerfully decide whether or not to observe Ash Wednesday. If a Christian decides to observe Ash Wednesday and or Lent, it's important to have a biblical perspective. Jesus warned us against making a show of our fasting. When you fast, do not look somber as the hypocrites do, for they disfigure their faces to show men they are fasting. I tell you the truth, they have received the reward in full. But when you fast, put oil on your head and wash your face, so that it will not be obvious to men that you are fasting, but only to your Father who is unseen. We must not.
Now that right there is enough to tell you, they walked around with sackcloth and they marked themselves. If you are supposed to not look like what you're going through or not look like that you're fasting, wearing sackcloth and marking on your forehead is a true indication that you're not doing it right. You know, and the biblical says you wash your face, you put oil on your, you know, you ain't supposed to look like what you're going through. The world ain't supposed to see your suffering, because you're fasting, you getting through it. That's supposed to be a breakthrough, but it was brought to the Americas through Spain. It was a Roman Spain thing that was a practice that was brought over here through that era. So.
Well, it goes. I'll see. It also goes to, if you just think it on a regular human level, you shouldn't be patting yourself on the back for helping out a stranger. If you help a stranger, you just help a stranger and you go on. No one needs to know about you. No one needs to know that you did that. So, I agree with him. You're going to put a cross on your head. Well, that shows a little bit of vanity and pride in what it is. And if you're going to be, reaching out and saying that I praise God, no one needs to know about that. No one needs to know how you do it. And it's really none of anyone's business. But if you put it out there that it's everyone's business, well, then that puts the light on you and not God. Just like when you see all these videos, everyone gets the little hearts and stuff. Oh, look how sweet that was that this guy walked this old lady across the street. Well, if the camera wasn't there and the guy walked the old lady across the street, would he still get the same amount of praise? Well, it would be human praise that he would get locally in that circle. Right now, we got social media, so you can get global praise for that little action. But in truth, that action should be done every day with no regard for praise whatsoever. That is glory given to God because God's unseen.
It's a ritual. It's always some type of ritual. And if you're not careful, you can fall into people got all kinds of ritual all the time where they sink people in. I like what Get Black said. Get Black, I agree with you. He said that's adopting rituals. And that's what we do. That's what all of these holidays is, rituals and observance and stuff. Because one year we did the dark truth behind everything. And I was just, my mind was just blown how so much pagan rituals and stuff that they mixed up and called it Christianity. They mixed that stuff up. That stuff is man-made. Like he said, the Bible don't tell you to do that.
Yeah.
You don't supposed to like what you're going through if you're going by that. But so many people do that and they don't know why they do it and don't know why they follow it. They ask me, what are you giving up for Lent? What am I supposed to give up for Lent? I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. That's what you get, and you're doing a public display
Right.
for the world to see.
That's how I identify it, Black.
What Black say?
He said, if you don't believe in religion, you can call it attracting good karma. Yeah. I feel like I don't need none of that stuff to be good and be great. All that shit sound like confusion to me. My life is fine.
Yeah,
without all of that.
Up, man.
Celebrate whatever you celebrate. That's no disrespect to nobody's beliefs or nothing, but I don't need none of that shit and life is great. Like you control that shit. You control your destiny.
You should fast anyway, but I know people that celebrate, this every year leading into Easter. You're supposed to cleanse your body in case Jesus returns. Your body should be cleansed. And that started way back with like Pope Gregory. I think like the first Pope Gregory.
One of them popes declared that, right?
Pope Gregory did
right
that.
Before Fat Tuesday. That's the Tuesday that they gorged themselves. So you gonna gorge yourself, then you gonna fast.
Yeah, they know they're not going to eat for a while, so they try to get it in before they start fasting. Because they fasting not like others, be like a couple of weeks. It'd be like 40 days sometimes, 46 days some people start. You know, but what people don't understand, fasting helps with brainwashing. So before they used to brainwash people, they make sure they starve you. So you starve it and they tell your brain. So Pope Gregory back then, he used to do that. That was his best time to preach his sermons and stuff like that. And people always think it's okay because they know it's man-made, but they practice astronomy. This every time it's a full moon, you know. So this happened every year. That's why I don't believe in we just spinning through some random space and no, because every year the cycles be the same thing. Everything be in the same place, you know. So it's man-made, and they allowed to do it because they know that Christianity was man-made as well. Just how a man wrote that book, y'all can say it came from God, but they know that it didn't. So they like, I can write and say mass came from God as well. You know, so it just became a thing. Everybody tried to create something so they could be remembered by. And now we talking about it today, and this was something created like in some AD, 600 AD sometime. But it was something they created so you can remember them by. That's why we got the month July. And people like, hey, I was born in July. I was born in August, but them 2 months was added because it was some motherfuckers that was in power felt like they was that motherfuckers that y'all should add 2 more months to the calendar. Julius Caesar, y'all should add this because I'm him. Like, nah, he made it so for God. And mostly that. Yeah, so it's weird. It's weird, but a lot of stuff be man-made. So it's okay though to fast, but some of these things you gotta be careful when fasting and practicing some of these things because that's how you get dive deep into the program. But that's what it's for.
I agree.
Yeah, he right about that. It's the same analogy. You don't want air or nothing getting in your gas line. If you get some air in your gas line, you're gonna fuck some shit up. So you keep some gas in it, a decent amount in there, so that you know, but you susceptible to more. You open them more. He's really right about that. The Pope was probably right. All that communion, you know.
Yeah. It's tough to get one person to do it. So it's like, damn, if I can get him to fast and brainwash him and, you know, get to talk to him, it's like a concert, you know, it's like you can reach out to more people. So now if I get everybody to do it, make it a holiday thing, I can get more people every year. I might not get everybody, but if people listen, I can get more followers when they at this state than when they just their normal self.
Yeah.
That's what it's a technique.
This and y'all know I always look up from the bizarre stuff. So I did come across this, and I thought it was just so. So I was like, how are they doing this? I thought it was so weird. I'm gonna share this with y'all. Have y'all ever thought about? I just got to show y'all first. Because if I show you, Molly, is it up? And then we could talk about this video that I have here. Because it just, I was like, what? And we could comment. I'm not even going to give it no introduction because I want y'all to watch it and see it and pay attention to what I'm about to show y'all. I hit my square butt box. And then, okay. Y'all, can y'all see the, can y'all see
it? Okay. Looks like different ticks to me or something. Pebbles.
哎，老板你好。哎，你好。来一份这个爆炒鹅卵石。好的。怎么样的呢？16一份，一份，辣椒一份，石头香又香。好，这个是哪里特色呀？这是湖北的特色。那我吃完这石头还要还给你不？不用了，可以带回去做纪念。历史传商代，走时还在啊。
Yeah, you know what Trey said? You can have a business doing anything. You can make money doing anything.
I ain't saying nothing about this though.
But it's making money.
I'm just saying, just don't attach it to this because I ain't saying nothing about this.
你好，来一份这个爆炒鹅卵石。
I'm not saying that. But the idea is that you can sell anything. People will buy anything.
Yeah, as long, if you make it seem like it's something. Yeah.
So do y'all know what y'all looking at?
I want to see somebody bite this shit or eat it.
They're not gonna. They gonna. You supposed to like suck the flavor off the stones and shit. I'm not doing no shit like that. But yeah, you're supposed to suck the flavor off the stones and shit.
That's rock stir fry. They actually take rocks and stir fry them. You put the seasoning up, and you don't break your teeth because this is what you do. You suck the damn seasoning off the rock. That's how you eat it. Who the hell? I'm just like, who would buy this? Who would suck the seasoning from the stir fry off the stir fry rocks? And do people think that they are eating when they do? Do people think they're getting full of some seasonings and stuff? I don't know, but it's over there. They're making money, and people are buying it.
Well, no, they're not big old Teletubbies if they sucking on rocks and they ain't really consuming shit. So they just tasting shit and
tasting
they
seasonings.
They ain't no big old Teletubbies or nothing like that. They can't be in a country, so it makes me wonder like what country. I think it said it, but
it's China. This over there in China.
Oh yeah, they ain't no
over there.
Yeah.
In
that's
China.
why they over there small like that anyway.
Some of them are big. Look at the sumo wrestlers. I think some
but that's sumo wrestling though. Yeah, that's sumo wrestling.
You know, I see some big China people. You know, I guess those are the ones that can afford to eat dim sum every day, and you know, and all that stuff. But usually it is the one people with money can afford to eat. So
they might not try to bring it over to like Baltimore. There'll be some disappointed people thinking they buying rocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
That's some rocks. Some stir fry rocks. They bad as shit. Look,
they selling rocks.
What Aquarius say?
I ain't see Aquarius say anything.
Oh.
They probably cook that in their home. It's probably a tourist attraction. Well, I'm a tourist. They ain't attracting me. I don't know though, but it might be healthy. You know, it seems like it's all veggies and stuff like that. I ain't really see.
I ain't see no veggies on there. I see some herbs and seasonings, some garlic on there, and some chili sauce on there. I didn't see no. I didn't even see them crack an egg.
Well, I thought that was veggies. You know, that's some good things for your body. I ain't really see too much shit that we eat out here. Bullshit that look good, but not good for the body.
Yeah.
So, and I say that shit might be healthier than 90% of the shit we eat down here. It might look crazy, but it probably is better for the body. It's minerals too in them stones. So they so absorbing everything.
What do you do with the rocks after you suck on them?
You probably can reuse the motherfuckers. Wash them off and reuse them probably. Or buy some more. I don't know, but it might be some health benefits to it. I'm gonna check into it.
A lot of people be healthier than us, than this country, I guess.
And they ain't got obesity problems over there.
Overweight problems and breathing problems and shit. Motherfuckers trying
they
to waddle to the Denny's.
They got bad air quality over there. That's why everybody
trying to waddle into the Denny's and shit.
Too many of them.
Ain't none of that going on over there.
And they be eating everything from live frogs to turtlenecks to
dog.
We eat turkey necks, shit.
you know, you right.
There's something for everything that you had to say. There's something that we got because we eat frog legs. I personally don't, but people that do.
Monkey brains, all that much.
And then this is
no, I can't compare none of that. You got me with that one.
Bats.
No, this is another one.
Is those dogs?
God.
Let me call my dog downstairs so he can look at this shit. You want to go over there?
Correct.
When they do that type of shit?
Delicious.
You know, look, I'm glad Pepper not watching this. Rodney's dog already had problems when they said they eat the dog. If he know that over there in Korea, and it's called a street food. It's called fried dog. that gives a new meaning to hot dogs.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It gives a new meaning to the phrase hot dogs. I don't
We put our meat scraps in a tube and call it hot dog. So you know.
And they just have a dog and call it hot dog.
And better hope they don't be reincarnated as the shit they eat.
Right.
Come back a pig. Right to the damn pig.
Right.
Come back and something.
Or shipping that shit over here and got that in your chicken nuggets and shit. Let's keep our minds open around this motherfucker. But that shit be right in your Happy Meal. Fuck you talking about.
I seen them. I know how to make chicken nuggets now, and how you can make it for the kids, versus like McDonald's. And he took the chicken meat and he grounded it up. He seasoned it up and grounded it up, and then he made his little shapes and he set it in the freezer and let it, I guess, freeze. Then he went to coating it. When he's made his batter and coated it, then he deep fried it. And when he opened it up, it looked so good. I was like, that don't look like the nuggets we be getting. But it was the different shapes. It was, man, it looked good. And I was like, it's worth trying to make your own stuff versus going to the McDonald's. And it'll turn out cheaper in the long run.
Right.
We could do our own McDonald's, but kids don't want that. I mean, and that's because we train our kids to want McDonald's. I was guilty of that. When my son was coming up, my mother would treat him to a Happy Meal every time she picked him up. He was trying to collect the toys, but in collecting the toys, he was collecting the burgers, the fries, the nuggets, and the milkshakes. You try to collect the toy, but they give him all the other stuff, that's not good for him. And I understand that.
That win is serious.
Okay, because I'm like, you feel the wind, you're not feeling
it. Yeah, this shit knocking everything down out here.
Where does this come from? Well, it's supposed to be a bad storm.
It's supposed to rain It's supposed to rain midday, like 12ish, probably like 30 minutes or so.
It rained here. It rained here for like in the morning. I'd say probably like 2 o'clock in the morning or something. Still raining.
Well, here
GMO right on the package.
Here in Missouri, it went from 70 degrees 2 days ago, and now it's 10.
It was just 60 yesterday.
It's literally 10 degrees.
Yeah, look.
It dropped 60 degrees.
Booyah. Look at that.
Damn. 10 degrees, though? I ain't even seen 10 degrees this year.
Yeah.
Damn.
And a wind chill factor of 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And it's gusting 50 miles an hour. You can't see it, but traders are
yeah.
I know
that
you
make
wanted
it worse.
to talk more about Angie Stone and the accident.
Say it again.
I said I know you wanted to talk more about Angie Stone and the accident. More information come in. I could show them the picture of her van that she had or the bus that she was in.
That was on the video yesterday, though.
Oh, this
is the roll by video of what it looked like, the Sprinter van. I was saying that the stuff is going to keep advancing and coming out about it, but that's on TMZ. I was in the article, the video that we watched. That's that's what everybody
was just watching. So nobody got a recording of before it happened, or they just got the aftermath.
Yeah, that's all that's out there right now.
Where is the car that hit him? Who hit? They said a semi hit her. Where is the semi at?
I don't know.
Because you would think that.
I didn't know you was gonna pull up no Angie Stone stuff.
That's the semi hitter. That don't mean the semi slow down. That thing probably kept it moving.
Yep.
That's the big truck.
Yep.
And that Sprinter van is a big van too. Woo! So,
Yeah.
some people are calling foul play. Some people are saying, everything is conspiracy. You can look into everything that happens in our everyday life. But again, I just want to give to the grieving family our condolences here on the Morning Mac Show. I love the Angie Stone. I mean, I grew up with her music, literally grew up with her music. And hey, it's just like growing up with Michael Jackson, just like me growing up with Prince. A lot of great artists. Roberta Flack, there's a bunch of songs that she sang that we don't even know about Roberta. But hey, so for the next generation to come, I hope you guys go back and do some digging and looking and some searching and enjoy her music. That's all I got to say about that part. Sound like Forrest Gump, don't I? That's all I got to say about that.
Killing me softly with her song, killing me softly with Althea's words.
No, see, you automatically think of Lauryn Hill. I automatically think about the lady that did it before Lauryn Hill.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about? We're talking about Roberta Flack.
Roberta Flack. Man.
Right. And Trey automatically went to Lauryn Hill. Oh, because she redid it, and that's the generation. Let's see. They don't know the original.
I didn't say I didn't know about that. Look at you already. Didn't say I didn't know about that.
I didn't say that. I said you automatically went to Lauryn Hill instead of thinking Roberta Flack.
Oh, yeah, just the one I like.
Right.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always think Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
I never heard nobody even say her name, honestly, before.
I'll be sure.
Say, what's her name? Roberta, what?
Roberta Flack.
You don't know Roberta Flack?
I'll be sure.
By head, but I don't know her name. I know Lauryn Hill, though.
I'll be sure redid it, too.
Yeah, a lot of people actually redid the joint. I heard about a lot of people before I heard about Roberta Flack.
Yeah, that was Roberta Flack's song.
Yeah, I know, but it was so many people that did it that
that they made it fake. Lauryn Hill revived it and gave it a life and made it even.
Yeah, a couple of different people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think Roberta Flack covered it. I think the original was a white woman.
No,
got it from a white girl.
No, that was original.
Yeah.
That's where it came from.
That's where
funny man done found out. You know he like
that. No, funny man thinking of that movie with the way they sung the song.
No, because I seen on Facebook it said covers that you didn't know covers that you didn't know sing it or whatever like that. No, and they had because I was shocked. I've always thought Luther Vandross.
We did a lot of Dionne Warwick's covers and Burt Bacharach. Luther loved them.
He covered it was a white. What song was it? No, not. Don't you remember? It was. I can't remember. Well, anyway, I've always thought the Superstar. I've always thought that was his song, but it was a white woman's song.
Oh, okay.
Her name was Lori Lieberman or Lieberman. Lori Lieberman was the original one to record that song, "Killing Me
Softly."
Okay. Right. So right.
Oh, yeah.
Look it up. Look it up.
You think of that flat lady? I think of Lauren.
Y'all correcting me talking about age
it's another
again.
lady. It's a white lady.
That's how generations go.
Yeah, hell nah.
My generation wasn't nobody singing that.
I'm because of your age and you wrong as a motherfucker.
Did she write or did she sing?
Yeah. No, it says she co-wrote and recorded the first version of "Killing Me Softly," and then I guess they gave the song to Roberta Flack in 1973, and again in 1996 it was renewed by the Fugees. The Fugees.
So everybody,
they regained the birth.
Yeah,
See?
so yeah, this
So
white
when I
lady,
was coming
she
up,
created
that's selling ball.
that's a hard song. She wrote that back then. That is crazy.
73. That's Roberta was wrote it and sung it with 73.
That was the year I was
when
born.
it came up, that's what who was singing it. And then when the Fugees redid it, when my son came along, the Fugees, that's what he know from the Fugees. That's who sing it. Because when they Fugees came out with their version, you didn't hear the old version no more that much. Not unless you go to the old station. So mostly every song you go down, 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 down. I heard, you know, that was a Fugees. That's what everybody did. Look.
Mm-hmm.
One time.
2 times, you know. That's the one that they played. They didn't play the original.
On Facebook.
Was a lot different than song.
Y'all won't answer me. We on the live, so I don't. What is?
We
what
must
is he
ask
saying?
the question.
I'm sorry, what's the question, man?
I just refreshed my chip joint.
My youngest daughter still thinks Whitney Houston wrote the song "I Love You." Or, you know,
Yeah, we can see you.
Woo boo on.
Yeah. Nah, not in the background, but in the comments. Yeah. Yeah, we see your comments. You're not banned enough for Facebook. Facebook gonna tell you if you banned.
Yeah,
You're not.
put
You ain't got
something
access.
like, "What's up, y'all? No link, no music. I don't work for you, Reese. I don't know."
I didn't see all of those actually. I didn't even see all that.
No, but you told me you was gonna come on here and play some music. I know.
Oh, that's why he's saying no link, no music.
No link, no music. He don't work for you. That's what he's saying.
He's saying you ain't
So he's saying about the multiple messages that he not about to keep reaching out to you like he worked there. That's what he trying to say.
I sent it when I sent it to David, Damien, and I clicked the button. I did send him the link on
text message.
Messenger.
Because you do keep saying that I'm in a group that a text thread group that I told you I'm not in. So are you sure that you sent him the thing?
I went separately on Messenger and sent it out. I'll just go down the list and get click, 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 and send it.
Oh, okay.
So check your Messenger.
Check it, Will.
That's all.
What else? Little hitting songs you know about Funny Man that we ain't know.
And here's the proof. At
About
10:29. See,
Yeah.
just Boo on Messenger.
Yeah.
I sent it.
10:29.
I sent it.
On the 5th, March 5th, 10:29. Did he know he was receiving it there?
That's the only way I could send it to him.
And not his phone? Okay.
He don't take messages on his phone. You can only do the laptop. So Woo, talk about no link. Yes, I did. That's the same way I sent it to Damien and David when I'm on top of my game.
She said maybe that's why you don't work here. Maybe that's why you don't work here, because I sent you the link.
But yeah, so that, you know, music is the soundtrack of my life. It's like everything I do with music and everything, more so because even when you're doing something bad you ain't got no business doing, there's a song playing in the back that you doing your dirt. I don't know. But it's
the Pink Panther jump.
Ain't nobody gonna do no that. Ain't no Inspector Clouseau. You gotta have some gangster stuff or some soul stuff, some stuff, you know, that fit the crime.
Like Jason Reed.
Listen, you know what? My aunt used to tell me. I used to listen to this group called Disturb. I used to love heavy metal and rock. She said that music's gonna make you become a killer. It's just off. You know, I listened to the beat of it, or the lyrics. And some stuff is the lyrics or the beat that gets you. And she was like, I don't know how you listen to that. That's murder music. I'm like, I don't think it's murder music, but I enjoy listening to it and listen to different beats and bass and stuff that you could take out of that and mix up again. It was a song called "You Monkey Down with the Sickness" by this group called Disturb. And then there was another group called Shine Down. And I love that. I created The Sound of Madness, wrote the book on pain, but yet I'm left here to explain that the darkest hour don't come in the night. You can do what you want, but when are you going to stand up and fight? I used to like Shine Down. So if y'all don't know, in the beginning of it, I used to love it. Oh my God, here we go. I can't explain it to y'all. I always got to show you better than I can.
What you be saying? Hold Jody Blow. What you be saying? That's my shit right there. I'll be using that shit now. Well, I said, what the fuck did you say? Hold Jody Blow.
Jody Blow. I know they probably think crazy. It's crazy. Look, I can play the first 15 seconds of this song. I'm gonna get it for you.
Hey Trey, she yelled that on the car ride.
Because they said stop screaming. Stop screaming. So all
you
I
had
can
to
do
cut
is
that
hold
shit
on
out.
to that
If I'm driving, I'm not gonna hear that shit for no ride.
No. Molly didn't hear it when he drive. Nobody heard that. And David said that he was falling asleep. David was like, thank goodness, because I was just like, Lord, I was praying on the way down there. Hold on to the bar.
Yeah, there's a Simon and Garfunkel cover.
Yeah. Whoever had two GPSs on when they drove. You ever had Google GPS and Waze GPS on at the same time? Both of them telling you what's going on? Nah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
All right, this is the song that I was talking
Sounds
about.
of Madness by Shine Down. Okay.
5:50 it is.
Hit that full screen button.
Tony. And it wasn't so long ago. What? Hello, Tony. Tony.
That's all right. Might not get no wider.
Yeah, I get it. You're an outcast. Always under attack. Always coming in last. Bring it up. No one owes you anything.
There's your music, Slicky. There's music.
Kick in the ass, so paranoid. Watch your back.
That's all I'm gonna let y'all hear. I used to rock the hell out to that. I like the lyrics. I like what he was the song he was saying, and and they was like, "What kind of devil music are you listening to?" I'm like, "It ain't no devil music. He's speaking plain English." But
That sound like
devil music, the frequency.
And he talking. No, you gotta listen to the words. And he said, "Take your medicine, please." He said, "You crazy. It's the sound of madness." He said, "Nobody owes you anything. You need a shotgun blast, a kick in the ass." I'm like, hello.
That's
the lyrics go. I created The Sound of Madness, wrote the book on pain. But somehow
put words to it.
I'm here.
Workout music.
Pain.
Fuck y'all.
I
saw that.
Right, I seen it too.
What y'all see?
Nah, we just talking about Slicky. Slicky being
But
silly.
It's still bad energy. You going off the words. It's the frequency of the music. That's like when a scary movie come on, like Michael Myers or something. They don't say no words. It's just the energy of the music get to you. It's the frequency they're using. So imagine somebody start playing or saying some gospel shit or some Michael Myers beat. They ain't gonna make it like you gotta hear what he's saying. No, the energy, the frequency of the music, it's the same beat, So it's like I don't know. I think
it's
that sound like a kid that is mad at the world. Somebody did something to your ass, and you ready to get back and blow some shit up or stab somebody or something. It sound like you want to get back at somebody some kind of way. Put some, I don't know, some sand in they milk at lunch or something. I don't know.
Put some sand in their milk.
Or whatever the fuck y'all did at that time. I don't know.
That's a little wrong.
Whatever y'all did at that time.
I didn't hear that vibe saying in the middle.
Slide out house, Miss Janice.
Yeah, Miss Janice, she good. She I think one of her nephews made it to the NBA. He went like top 5. He played for the Utah Jazz.
Congratulations, Miss Janet.
Yeah,
Hey.
I think this is second year now. So yeah, they scribing. You know, she's still doing her thing. Got her own company, selling her little clothes and things like that. But I think she's working on being a lawyer or something. But yeah, I gotta reach out to Jen to see how she doing. Yeah, Black used to watch our show a lot when we was
That's
on
what's
it.
up.
I miss Miss Janice. And old Boney Roney, he's
Boney
still
Roney.
in the hospital getting better. Getting better.
Yeah.
Fishbone. That was my movie. He used to love himself some Reese Cut. Reese Cut.
Yeah.
The way he said my name used to always tickle me.
Yeah. Say tune in at such and such time. Bone say
Be there.
Be there.
Be there.
It'd be fun.
Prayers out to him as well. And to Tom Mo, the whole Tom Mo show. That's how I met Molly. Well, Molly was Slicky was like, you need to watch this show. And me and Molly started watching each other's show when I was in the studio and stuff. And we became fans of each other's show. And I was supporting. And Molly was like, hey, you just wrote a book. We could do an interview for you. You know, that's when it used to come on in the evening. It was a night. That was nighttime.
1 o'clock. Then on Wednesday nights too.
Yeah, it was a nighttime show, and that's how I met everybody formally. And Tom Mo was like, we're gonna go out, we're gonna do the her book signing, and Bonnie Run like, that's my baby, Reese Cup. We're gonna come out here. You know the book is good because you know it's true. Because I already know about it, told the story. I love that video. And Molly talked about something, you got us in the woods, Reese. And all you was on Middleton Road in Waldorf.
Man, we coming from Southeast. We all from Wallenbury Farm. She got us all the way out somewhere in the woods. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't know where we at, but we need to get there. I don't see no land. Like, I don't see where no houses at. Like, started to be worried. Reese might be in trouble.
They was right off of Middleton Road. We was at the Signature Cuts Barbershop. And thank you out to Ted, Tanner, Signature Cuts Barbershop. They used to do coming up in June, Waldorf Day, and I presided over that. Was a speaker for that for a couple of times back to back, and I thank him. The last time when they reached out, I was doing a comedy show somewhere and couldn't do it. So if they book me before I get a show, I'm gonna be out there this year, hoping promoting Waldorf, and that's when a lot of the delegates. I met a lot of the delegates in Waldorf. And everything they would come out. It would be like a bazaar, like a little carnival. People come out, all the will come out.
What's Slicky talking about?
With their stuff.
He said when he sees other messages, I ain't seeing it.
I saw that, but nothing else.
I could go back. Other than you sent your YouTube link.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he probably said. He sent the link through there. He got to send it to your DM. So he sent the link into the comments, one of his shows. That's why he was sending it in. Music. But you got to send it to Reese directly or to me, not put in the private chat.
Oh, he put it in the YouTube thing?
On the Facebook comments.
Yep. Because if you send it to me, then I could send it to Molly to pull up, or I could try to pull it up myself. Then we could hear something. I want to hear the mix. I got to go off line and hear the mix because I'm interested in how he mix it up. He will always take something to mix it up, but he do a good job. He does.
Yeah.
He come up with a new sound.
That's why I be trying to say check them streams. That's why I be trying to say every once in a while check them streams because you might catch it randomly. Sometimes, Slicky, I want a scheduled time or something so I know I can catch it. Versus me being asleep or me doing DoorDash or some shit and I see a live. No, I can't answer it there. I can watch it later, but I can't, I don't always catch it live. I like when I'm able to just wake up or I can't sleep and I catch a live stream or something. Because I got a lot of music from him.
Yeah, it's 24/7. I just look on there and see if he live sometimes. He be live.
I do like that though. Because you don't know when you're going to catch one. But I want to see you in it too. I want to see you mix like the song. Like, you had one stream where maybe the camera angle was just down too low and you ain't realize. But I
Yeah.
seen you on the turntables
I
mixing
got
it.
some
That's what I
footage
wanna.
on the turntables. He
Yeah.
They want to see you pressing
lit.
the
He was
buttons,
packed
boo
out
boo.
too. Slicky was in there, all the girls on his back, about to get in trouble and shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
Slicky did his
Oh,
thing.
what you say about packing the place girls when he about to get in trouble? What you say about that, Molly?
Yeah, and all them girls was on his neck. My girl Bev was over there looking like, oh, he ain't trying to make it home today.
No.
Reese came and saved him though. Reese came, slapped him with a boob. Get your ass, boy. What you doing?
Don't say, because he really think I tried to hurt him. So I didn't hit him with no boob. I didn't hit him with the boob.
That was funny though. Monty came, everybody was there, Janice, Tom, Fish.
That was a good day. And then we're talking about Molly's event, his showcase, and
DJ Bat Slicky Woo Boo.
I'm excited. I'll be excited to see that. That's what needs to happen this year too.
we need to do. Well, we ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna try to be about it. Gonna make it happen, Captain. That's all I can say. We can try to do.
I would like to see that this year. Yeah. DJ Slicky Woo Boo on the motherfucking fly. I'm back.
But you thought I was gone, did you? He used to come up into the when we was in the studio. Slicky would come up from Baltimore to the actual station, and he would bring his equipment, and we would hook it up, and he would mix right there in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Tyree, him and my son. So and we be playing the music back, and then we was in the studio. We had the license to play music, to play the songs and stuff. So they wasn't cutting us off like this because we was on internet radio. We was on Next Level. And God willing, we may be able to go back to do some studio. If not every day in the studio, but maybe a couple of days we broadcast from the studio, and then the rest of the stream, y'all. I gotta see how it goes. I was thinking about that too.
If I show you something, if I send you something, remember I sent you the picture of the cards?
Yeah.
Is there a way to pull that up before you get done? The card that you gave me when I first met you? Because it is Next Level card.
Yes. Those are
actually, you know what? Nah, while you talking, I'll go get it real quick.
You got Next Level, yeah.
Yeah, when I first met him, I was on the radio, and I gave him my business card, and that's the Morning Mac Show, sponsored by Next Level Radio, and that's what we was on, and that's Bubba, and that's Nate. That's my family, you know. So yeah, Atlanta. She was the CEO, so that was my family. My first family.
Hey, Marley.
Yeah.
Make me full screen for a second.
Yeah. I need to look into that documentary, Black. I heard about it. They talking about how they set all them fasts. They was all man-made. It's like 100,000 acres. Look, the Morning Mac Show, Dear McFarlane. Next Level. Look.
And it's still perfectly fine. No marks, just like you just gave it to me.
Yeah. Trey had that motherfucker laminated over there.
That's years. Nah, it's regular. But that's been years ago.
He right. It's been a few years, and that was my first business cards. So since then it underwent two different changes. One was just for comedy and booking and everything, and then well, that's what the second one is too. But that was the Morning Mac. That was the design. That's the design that we see on the turntable and everything. And that's by Alan Williams, my cousin, aka Gambino Graphics. He does like amazing work. He was like, oh, no problem. He jumped right in.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to Alan too.
He said, "I got you, cuz. I got you." That's his word.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to Alan. That might refresh some shit. Somebody bring back an old project you worked on, something that you, and still have it. That's kind of dope.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff that he worked on, and on my cup, Shades the Blue, the picture of the girl with the afro, that's him as well. Like when you get like the shades,
you got one of your cups around you.
It ain't taking that but a second. I'll go get you one.
That's crazy, Black. That must be new then, Black. Fire. And when I'm saying new documentary, because it was a joint called Black Fire. They talk about a lot of places where it was black people and they was setting fires to these places, 100 acres and shit. It was crazy. But look into that.
You talking about North Carolina?
It was a few places. It was a lot of places, but it was old.
You talking about the East Coast fires? Are you talking about the East Coast fires, Molly?
Back in the day.
No, I'm talking about the ones that just popped up here in North Carolina over the past couple of days.
That's what's scary.
So yeah,
happening.
So that's what you're gonna be. That right there is what you're gonna be holding up in the morning as well.
See, this is Shades of Blue. Wait a minute, can y'all see it?
Nah, raise it up a little bit.
No.
Yeah, raise it up a little teeny bit more and to the left. Yep.
There you go.
So that's one of the things you're gonna be holding up in the morning. Now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let's not forget.
And
your lemonade, actually, your Molly Moss, you should be pouring or drinking your Molly Moss lemonade out of it anyway.
Or my tea, yes.
Or tea out of it anyway. So let's do that. Let's start doing that. Because I knew you had some reachable ones.
Yeah, you selling any of that? You selling any? If some of the viewers want to,
and I even have the cup and the coaster to go with it. The coaster have the design. When
let's start gifts. Let's start gifts because my aunt like that type of shit. So I already know what I can do with that.
Did I sent you a picture of my table? How I looked with Shades of Blue.
Yeah, I got that picture.
Yeah, one of the festivals, and it was Josh show with the tablecloth.
Josh, dog.
To get a bigger one, and I do have cups, and I do have one that says the Morning Mac show as well. I think I sold those. I got one around here somewhere. I do got a Morning Mac cup, and I can show y'all. It's the same way. That's with the book. With the book, I had your cup, I had your coaster with the book, I had your pen, I had your tassel, everything that comes with the book, the bookmark, everything that comes for reading a book that you need. So that's what I had.
Where's your website?
Is when I launched that, but you're right. We got to get back into that. And
Damien asked you a question too. I don't know if you heard him.
Where's the website?
Where's the what?
Where's the website? Where's the website?
I don't have a website.
Well,
I mean, I used in order to get the book and everything, but you didn't get all the knickknacks. You could go to AM Morning, because it was the Key to Life, .com and AM Morning, because that was the publisher.
She pretty much saying we're gonna revise that so that we can give you more up to date information soon. So we'll take note of that and we'll fix
website. I didn't think about that. Where they could get T-shirts. I got a Next Level T-shirt with me and Tyree on it, and it says Next Level. You wait a sec. Let me go show y'all this. Look at this.
And we will start. This shit will start being in rotation. And I like that. Mm-hmm. Them cups. Give me one of the mugs. Gonna be drinking one. You need one for men though. You need like a king or whatever for the men. I ain't trying to have no, queen. No queen on my cup. That could be for my aunt and my mom or something. But I need a new one. But yeah, it's dope. So Mr. Aquarius and y'all that I know be drinking something. I know you ain't pouring your Starbucks in no mug, but it is product there. And it's nice looking too. I ain't never seen a drink out of it or nothing. But you gonna start with that lemonade. You should be cracking that container and pouring that lemonade in fresh in the morning. I want to see you drink it.
I'm gonna drink it.
Uh-huh.
I gotta find the other one.
This rain out here is so calm and relaxing.
It's gonna make me so moist inside.
Oh wow.
Oh God. Oh
Not
jeez.
in that
Oh
kind
my
of way.
Lord. Here you go.
Not
Oh,
that
man.
kind of way. Not Freaky Friday moist, but my sinuses in my head.
Yeah.
Well,
That
you
kind
got to
of way.
start that statement off a little differently next time, man. Get us all worked up.
Yeah,
And shit. What the
she knows
fuck?
she was doing with that. She knows she was doing.
God
But yeah, I do
damn
want to
it.
see you. I do want to see you switch it up and add your cups as an element in the show. If you got a thing of lemonade or something like that to the side, crack it and pour it in your cup while you talking or something. You know, start
Okay.
advertising that cup because that's like my aunt and people like that type of stuff. You know, so
Okay. And I
you
let
know,
them know what I'm
start doing
drinking in
that.
my cup. And it ain't no whiskey and rye. It's Rise and Shine with Molly Moss, C-Moss.
You don't get an intro going. Don't get a theme song
The
going.
jingle.
Yeah.
Popping.
I'll participate in that shit. I would though. I would.
And I gotta make sure all of y'all get a cup as well. Because I ain't gonna be the only one tipping my cup.
But somewhere down the road, I don't know if you heard me when you was walking away. I want a king cup. You know how you got a queen on it? I'm fine with that for right now. I'm not, you know, my ego won't be
because the shades of
tarnished, but
blue.
I want to. Yeah, no, with the shades of blue, but a king one. You see how you got like a queen woman, like you know,
I'm
on it?
gonna have Alan to design me with a man just like how he did the woman.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him the pictures of that card too, because he probably forgot about that all this time passed by. You know, somebody got it. You know, that's so.
You like, wait a minute, where'd you get that from? Hey.
Yeah, that might bring up some new shit, you know, for people if they see some old stuff like that.
Yeah, we got our first 500 cards made at Staples. It was only $22 for 500 cards made at Staples. We took the image and everything in there. We did that. And then on the back, because I was part of Next Level Radio, I put Next Level on the back. That's me and DJ Slide Time.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little Pedialyte to get yourself your electrolytes and all that in order.
A lot of girls drink Pedialyte be pregnant. You telling us something?
Because she's trying to drop hints. And it is raining here. Yeah, so you must be somewhere on, you know, to be catching the rain at the same time. But yeah, Pedialyte. Dropping Blues Clues. Okay. But yeah, so I would like to see you start to bring your cups into the thing. You mentioning certain things made me think about it, but yeah, I want to see that.
And if for y'all men,
because you got more than a book. That's why I'm saying that. You got more
right.
than a book.
And for y'all men that don't want shades of blue, it's play with it, but don't play with it. I got that on lighters, keychains, hand sanitizers as well. And I can get some cups that said play with it. If y'all don't mind a big girl on stripper pole, and you know the logo for that, we could, you know, y'all could drink and sip and watch me twerk on the cup.
Now watch you twerk on the cup.
If you
you know what I want to see too? I want to see that. Well, I don't know. They ain't gotta get that deep, but if people do get into the mugs one day, the color, the image changing mugs, the ones when you pour something hot in it, the image comes up.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
like a cool
some shit like that. I like to see that. Don't worry about it.
Hot to cold. They see the
cold. Because it's coming. It's coming.
And then when it's hot,
be one that shit. You need somebody to play with.
Yeah.
You said I need somebody to play with it. What you say, Molly?
No, I said Curry. I said my son will be one next month. He needs somebody to play with.
Oh, he sure enough will. April. He sure enough will.
But yeah,
she's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's raining now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's relaxing though.
It's
not heavy. It's real light.
Wait a minute. What? Aquarius, she says out there, LA Josh Preston says his fantasy about
He
you.
fantasizes about you every time he takes a bathroom break.
I know, baby. You know they all do for some reason. they ashamed to say it, but everybody love a big girl.
Yes, it's his time.
Everybody love. Look, I may not be dank the most. I may not be dank the most, but I be having that sex appeal when I set it up. They where them fans at? I can do it.
I seen that shit. What did you put that on earlier or something? I seen that comment or something that popped up from you that said where them fans at. I seen that. Something.
And I don't really mean the fans that you plat. I mean like the fans, FA, you know, us, the people. Where them fans at? I'm gonna have Slicky or somebody remix that for me. I got to do a rap. I'm gonna have to do a rap over that. A rap over. I got my boots on the ground.
Yeah.
I had to do a rap. Where them fans at?
I want you, man. I got a recommendation I'm gonna send to you too on the theme song. Cause I think that should be killer. You come out on that shit. So I'm gonna send it to you. I let Josh Preston for your information. Have 8 times a day. Get back to
You was close,
damn.
Close.
What Josh say? But shout out. Oh, he about to get beat up. Burger gonna get you, Josh. You know I mess with Sugar. So they call him Burger. He said that I was his chocolate baby. Yes, he did. Oh, but damn it, I can't. My thought just left. I was about to say something, but it just.
Because I feel you. I'll be losing it sometime.
Oh wow, that's messed up. I need to get back to.
You put it out there, Althea. You put it out there, Althea. You got, you're definitely a wordsmith. Start saying some shit, and the people just start going crazy. Your innuendo. Your innuendo.
Well, they ain't seen nothing yet. I got a lot of innuendos. You can get with this, or you can go with. I got a lot of innuendos. Boom, play on word.
There you go, Althea.
Innuendos. Okay.
That must have been when you was in your rap days.
Look, for some reason, in my rap days, I had a wicked tongue, and when I was ciphering, it was like 19 of us in the group. Noodles Just Productions. That was her name, Michelle Martin, and it was like 19 of us. I was the only female in there, and I was young. I was 18, young, and all the boys was like my big brothers. But that's back when I was back there cutting up, dancing, doing the running man, dropping down in the split, and having dance contests with the men. Me and this boy named Junior used to try to outdance each other. I was always like a tomboyish kind of, it was like I was always kind of rough, MC Light, Queen Latifah kind of mix. And when I rap like that. Didn't rap like soft like the girl between MC Light and Queen Latifah. I didn't rap like Salt and Pepper. Didn't rap like Moni Love. It wasn't soft. It was, it was kind of harder.
Okay, I ain't mad with that Run DMC. I ain't mad. That's cool.
It was more a Chuck D. Public Enemy. It was more hard like that.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you that. Okay.
It was like Black Power. I used to have a roar that I would do in one of my raps, and it got to the point when they knew they hear the song coming on that all the guys would stand around and do the roar for me instead of me doing the roar. They would do the roar. Oh my God, trip! They was like, "Oh, she about to do it. She about to do it." So there was,
yeah.
I was back in I can't believe I'm the person that I am today. When you look back, when I look back, I was like, I was doing that back then. What was I thinking? Sometimes it's like, where was you at? What was you thinking? Where was you going? And you was like, Dad.
What was you thinking?
Where was you going? I was rough around the edges, y'all. When I say I was rough, I was rough.
People stop doing stuff when they start caring what people think. You know, kids go out there, they dance at the party for the money. $20 dance contest. Everybody trying to win that money.
Yeah.
The older they get, the less dancing you see, because they worrying about people judging them. You know, and that seems like that's with everything. You know, like, oh nah, a girl can sing real good, but she's shy. She's too worried about what people gonna say. And you got the other kids who just don't care. And them the kids you gotta love.
I was one of those kids. I'd be out there breakdancing.
Yeah, you need to.
I just didn't care. I was up there doing a Humpty dance contest. Me and this pregnant lady was up there. It was so funny. Kilimanjaro. I got a chance. This is honest to goodness true story to open up for one of the great in my life, one of the Godfathers. So I got a chance to open up for Chuck Brown at Kilimanjaro. That's before Backyard was playing, because before Backyard it was Nasty Band. Then they got Backyard to be opened up before Chuck at Kilimanjaro. So this is before they had a steady band. I got up there and I rapped and I did my thing and I was so proud because that was Howard on a Wednesday night. Everybody up there looking at you and they cheering you on because they used to love to see me dance and cut up. And like Molly said, I wasn't ashamed. I would get up there, dance and cut up and have a good old time. They was like, boom. I remember this hustler named Danny. He said, if you drop it right now, I'll give you 50. My cousin said, go ahead. Drop it.
Hey, Aquarius. The new word Aquarius is graffiti. The new word is graffiti.
What's graffiti?
They just having their own little dialogue or whatever.
Oh, I ain't never do no tagging. I didn't draw on buildings or nothing. But I might have been behind some buildings.
They ain't talking about no building. You marking something up, but you ain't talking about no building. It's different little side combo. Which I like when the comments can pop by themselves and they having conversations and stuff anyway.
Yeah, but that was back in the day. I'm sure we all got fond memories of something that we did and think back and be like, what was I doing? Damien, I know you got them. Molly.
Man, I was attention scarred. I mean, from the time I was a little kid, you know, I mean, shit, my parents divorced when I was way young, you know, I mean, hopping around. Since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be the center of attention. Always. Can't get enough of it. Even at 52, I still, man, you get me anywhere doing karaoke, I'll turn that thing into a comedy show right then and there. I mean, I'm doing it. And still doing it.
I wasn't even doing comedy. I went from rapping. I went from writing to rapping.
Not be capping, not be tapping.
And then the comedy.
The first paid entertainment gig I ever got, my mom was in a mime troupe. And so I could juggle and I could catch grapes in my mouth, you know, from long distances. But that my first paid gig, I was in an all lesbian mime troupe. They didn't know. It was a bunch of women, and then there was me, and I probably looked like a young lesbian. I got paid $75 an hour to juggle and let kids throw grapes in my mouth on stage in a shopping mall called South Lake Mall in West Chicago. And I remember this one time I'm handing the kids out, you know, the grapes and stuff so they can throw them at me. And this one kid comes walking up to me, and the mom goes, "Hey, honey, he's not a clown, he's a mime." And the kid goes, "Hey, that mime just talked, Mom." And my mom looked over, and I said, "I'm not that kind of mime. I'm not that kind of mime. I talk."
Let's talk about that.
That should be done.
I heard you what you said with the mime, Damien. I just happened to peep over.
Yep, and then from there, I got a gig. Me and my little brother were 10 and 8 years old, and we got to break dance at a wedding. Another paid gig. Whatever I can do to get attention and get money, I'm doing it. Anything. If I get paid to do porn, I do porn, but I can't get paid to do porn. No one will pay me to do that. It's gross.
They're not going to pay you.
I'm still not good at it. Nope, I ain't got it anymore. I look like a frog wearing pants.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. I got that disease, no acetol.
I got that disease too.
Oh Lord, what disease?
No acetone.
No acetone.
I got half-ass disease. So if I do half things half-ass backwards, half-ass forward, half-ass.
Okay.
Do y'all know how hard it is to slide down a pole with one butt cheek?
Nope.
It ain't the same.
Nope.
You ain't got no grip. You ain't got no, it is not the same.
I didn't know they use I guess they do use their ass for the friction, I guess. To kind of glide down them motherfucker. I guess I didn't know they really, well, shit, learn something new every day.
You know, when you on the pole and the leg, but they help cushion you when you get at the bottom of that bitch. So every time I got to the bottom, I'm laying on one side. Why is this bitch laying down like this every time that's because I only got the cheek on that side.
Yes.
So when I had the bottom, it was like, ta-da!
Yeah. Got me feeling some kind of way.
They got you feeling moist.
Nah.
Aquarius in LA. Y'all don't be kidding. My baby feeling some kind of way.
Shit.
Freaky Friday, you gonna make me go get some track glue. I got some too.
That's some track glue. Track glue. What's track glue got to do with anything?
It's better than
track
Elmer's
glue. Oh, you said track glue though.
Yeah, it's better than Elmer's glue.
Nah, that's not. Nah, no. You don't want the black shit in the equation. No.
But you
Track
don't want
glue.
Elmer's glue either.
Track glue.
Yeah, well, everybody had Elmer's. Was that the only glue that they had? Was Elmer's? That was
well, the joke is Damien saying Elmer's glue. That's what the joke is.
I don't mean to be rude, y'all. I don't need to be rude, y'all, but I got to bounce. Many blessings.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right, dang.
I'll let you.
Yeah, that was.
But yeah, the joke came from Damien. The joke is Elmer's glue. So I don't want to change it. Try to revise it to something else. Just let the joke be what it is.
Do we got any comments that we want to address before we get out?
Yeah, a lot, but it depends on what you're talking about.
Okay, a lot. Okay,
if nothing, if you don't have anything that you're talking about specifically, then nah, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sometime I did make the show public.
Yeah, I know. I seen your comment.
Oh, cause I'm like, I made it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I seen you comment on the first one, like when we first got in here. So
I just had
I want that track glue because track glue doesn't slip. It slides. I was gonna try feels.
See,
we got something else other than some black shit coming out. That ain't good.
Let's do a brief recap.
Let that motherfucker come out black. Let's see how you gonna respond.
I gotta find that movie, that horror movie that I said that I wanted to see. It's always what you watch in Wellness Wednesday. So we talked about listening to our friends as they go through stuff, and instead of interjecting ourselves, actually listen, because sometimes they just want to sound the board. We started off with that. We let everybody know today was Ash Wednesday and the meaning behind, Ash Wednesday and why some people do and don't practice it. We did that today. We also talked about Angie Stone and Roberta Flack. We talked about that today. What else did we talk about, y'all, that y'all can think? Trump. We talked about the message last night.
But nobody said what they thought was wrong. And still not going to be able to, but I'm just saying.
I didn't watch it all. I got to go back and watch
off of what we seen. We watched what off what we seen that you had a problem with.
So what I seen, I agreed with. Does that make me a Republican? Does that make me a Democrat? No, it just makes me human.
So you saying everything you okay? All right.
No, I'm not saying everything I saw. That I didn't understand why he gave that little boy an FBI, made him an FBI agent, but maybe that was just a tribute that I caught at
Doesn't the boy have brain cancer?
Yes.
So isn't that probably why? Knowing that he probably gonna.
No, he survived it. He had it. He survived it. So maybe that was a tribute to the little boy going through something. Maybe it was just.
It's like the same thing with all the other kids that have certain health issues that be up on stage for no reason. They get awards for no reason, or they, you know.
I ain't never seen no child at the congressional thing. I ain't never, this is new.
All right, okay.
So new chapter, new year. I never seen it go like this. Put it like that, the way he said it. But
I'm just trying to understand the point, and because you're not used to seeing something a different way, doesn't mean that it's bad. And I'm just saying because
I didn't never say it was bad. I said I didn't.
You said you was gonna pull up a video and find what was bad about it.
Oh yeah, I didn't see nothing. I mean, because they pulled up the whole thing. When I just pulled up the thing, I didn't see anything. Well, I didn't see it all either. So I cannot really tell you my opinion, to give you my full opinion, because I didn't see it all in its entirety. So I can't.
Yeah, he's only 13 years old. He's a kid. They just doing that because it's a dream of his. So it's like he made his dream come true. He want to become a police officer, which most likely he might not be able to do due to his condition, but they somehow made him part of the Secret Service at 13. It's not like he actually gonna probably be doing something, but that was just their way of making them feel good about it. So,
which I thought was clear, though.
And he's a black kid. That's what's weird. They be talking like it's a white kid. Like it's real life.
Right, and he black. I didn't even know he was black. I thought he was white. I assume he was white just because the way the whole thing was addressed.
Black boy.
Just because the way it was talked about, it made it sound like he was a white kid, and people just didn't like it.
He survived cancer though, so I don't know what he can do with the Secret Service, but he's 13. I get it. They trying
one of those make a wish
happy.
things,
Make a wish type
wish
thing.
foundation type thing.
But we know about that. We know about Make-A-Wish, so that's why I was just wondering why it's different here. Yes, it might not, I guess, been done at a congressional hearing or whatever, but why does it matter?
That's the right thing. That's the difference. They're supposed to be addressing the issues of the congressional hearing, the state.
But I thought that they were, though. I thought I didn't watch the whole thing, so there's a lot more to see. But from what
they addressed it, everything that mostly people talking about, they didn't address it. I just think people seen part of it, and then they just saying, "Oh, why they didn't talk about that?" Well, most likely they.
I gotta go back and watch it all. Why was they having them things that says false? Those signs
that
was
says like
false.
protesters looked like was against the party, so they still allowed them in. That's what make it definitely.
And then my thing is, you still allowed them in, because if you was supposed to be so like whatever, I mean, you're able to sit in there and hear it. Like, what's up, bruh? But you're supposed to be able to.
I don't think he could exclude none of the Congress. That was Congress, right?
Nah, the people people that wasn't up on that platform wasn't people of not as important. They might be something of influence, but the people look like they were people that like just didn't that opposed the party. They just were against the party.
Democrats and I thought that was the Congress.
No,
yeah, but it's the fact that we don't know is the problem. It's too many questions, and I mean,
they said that he donated blood, marrow, something to make stem cells. So they saying that's probably why he gave it to him, because his mom donated his blood. I don't know. I mean, what, he got superpowers or some shit? Like, is he a mutant? Like, I need to know, because everybody donate blood to do the same thing. So I can't see that, and I don't think he got the best blood to be grabbing right now. And if he's dealing with cancer,
if he got brain cancer,
I can't see that as a thing. But people will make up anything and just throw narratives out there. So y'all think the little boy actually got that award, not for beating cancer, and they just trying to make it like make a wish thing, and y'all think they did it just for his blood? Shit, let me know, and let me know why y'all think that. There's a lot of kids out here giving blood. They need to be given an award and a free check, because he probably get paid for this weekly to do nothing. I would be happy if that was my kid. His father was
Right.
holding him up in some of these pictures I'm looking at. So his mother and his father's present. And it's a black family. I don't know why people so upset with it. You know,
I
I
don't.
don't
Yeah.
understand it.
I'm not upset with it.
I'm happy he beat cancer and whatever he was dealing with. I hope he have a
Right.
healthy life and he can actually become a cop if that's
Yeah.
what he wants to become when he get older. You know,
Right.
and any president could have did it or any athlete. I'm always with this when the ball players bring the kids to see a game because this was their dream. They get to run on the field, throw passes with the athletes, and do
Right.
things that they normally couldn't do as a kid. So I'm with it.
I'm with
Part of
it
his bone
too.
marrow.
But do you think that he was put up there to showcase that as to
Hell,
pull people heartstrings?
hell yeah. That's why they
Yeah, I
all
mean,
do.
yeah, of course.
It show people I'm a good person. I'm not as bad as y'all making me look. And he seem like the person who have to do these things because
Yeah, and
everything
that's probably
they
why
say
it
is
never happened
bad.
before.
You don't do for blacks. So you got a black kid up there. He just doing that as a puppet. It don't matter to lose. If you don't get white black people to perform at the White House, he's racist. See, we should have had black. Then if he do, them puppets. See, y'all dumb niggas went up there. So it's like it don't matter what that guy does. That's why it's like I can't wait till the next president get in there. Because then we can see if people feel the same way. Because all these things that they complaining about, people was complaining about these every term. And it's like now whenever Trump get in, they start to notice things and then they start to come up with all these narratives. It's like he already been president for 4 years and none of these things happen that y'all keep saying is gonna happen. But for 4 years, people lived in fear. You didn't get to enjoy life because people kept telling you, be aware of this. This is about to come. Trump about to make you do this and do that. We already, in this year, they already beware of this. Can't do this. You know Trump about to do this. Elon about to do this and this and this. I ain't hear Joe Biden about to do this. Shit was just happening and nobody complained too much. They weren't like, oh, why this cost so much? Why he killing all these chickens? Oh, they say it's a flu about to come, so he had to kill millions and millions of chickens. No, inflation went up on the eggs.
I'll be the first one to say that I fell off the curb with a great chicken wing shortage. Y'all just don't know. When that hit home for me. Damn them eggs. But when I couldn't get chicken wing, I couldn't get a French fries, salt, pepper, ketchup, DC five wings. For under 10, now it's $10 to $15 to get 5 wings. Whew, baby, wings is a delicacy now. I'm like, oh no. When I fell off the stool at the station, when they said that there's a shortage, Tyree said, Mom, you ain't gonna like this. I'm sitting on the stool. He gave me the news. I actually fell off the damn stool. I said, faded on the damn floor. And it's on the live. Y'all can see it. I was at the station. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, no, they didn't to my chicken. I was like, oh, they did. So, I can't eat seafood. Don't do the beef or pork like that. So chicken was the only thing that I was surviving on like that, as far as protein wise. So when they took that, forget an egg. So I survived the chicken shortage. Anybody can do. I survived the damn pandemic with the toilet paper, the bleach, the lights. We ain't nothing going to stop our grind. It's like, okay, come with it next. So I don't know who's out there who's complaining. I don't know out there. I don't know what they want exactly, except for the people that lost their jobs. That's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate for the government like that. And I feel bad for those people. And I'm telling them now, because that part I don't understand. Usually, I thought they would cut. I thought that if they was going to save money, don't the people in Senate makes like millions of dollars? But I guess you can't cut the top. I was like, well, cut where the fat is, but instead they cut it at the bottom level. So I'd have chopped the heads off at the tops when they talking about cutting budgets and money and all of that stuff, finding money. They did. I remember. And this is not something that I read about, heard about, but I remember my mother was saying that they was doing an audit years ago, she used to work for the IRS. She was a budget analyst for them. They would be making the purchases would be unreal of the stuff that their departments and stuff like would be ordering. This would be like the head people of the department, like the deputy people of the stuff in the government. So I'm like, that's where the fat is up there. Why would they cut that first? Why would they cut? I would cut somebody with a $500,000 salary versus 10 employees making $50,000 a year. I would cut it up at the top first, because what they do at the top, just keep the other ones in place. But I'm sorry, a lot of family members, a lot of friends lost their position. It's different from losing a job. Then the job is just gone, because it's not like, or department, because it's not like you could apply for another department because the whole departments are gone. So it makes that part a little difficult. But I'm glad that mostly everybody in the government got those degrees. I'm glad that for those of them who do have their degrees, they can go into the private sector, and they can go into the state government. They're hiring. They're trying to clean up stuff. And our governor of Maryland, Wes Moore, he said that he's going to do everything that he can for those out of place, workers, to get them working. And there's some jobs in the state government that you can do that parallels or resemble what you did in the federal government. So they're going to work it out. Stuff going to get moved around. People not going to be happy at first, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. People act like it's the end of the world. It's not. It's just the beginning of something different. Something new. Molly Mall, give them some good energy before we go out, Molly. Well, I'll let Trey. Trey, you got some good before we go out?
Shit, I mean, I don't know what I'll be saying that people actually give a fuck about or be listening to. So kind of tired of saying the same things I always say. I don't know what's new to say, because I mean, I'm always coaching the same type of things, really. I mean, shit, keep it real. That's all I can say to people. Keep it real. Keep it G. You ain't got to fake the funk for nobody. You ain't got to pretend. Everybody trying to be shit they not and trying to act like they just, So, man, it costs nothing in this world to keep it real. Life is so much easier if you just be yourself, be sure of how you gonna move in life. And I don't know, keep that shit rolling. I don't really know. I ain't got nothing else to say. Really, just keep it real. Keep it real with yourself. That's all.
So this kid was denied.
Who was denied?
I think the kid we was talking about.
She said yes because MedStar denied the little boy for his procedure. So the Johns Hopkins sponsored him. The Johns Hopkins Hospital sponsored him, and his mom donated his bone marrow and stem cells for a stem cell procedure. They sponsored 7 other black children because of it.
MedStar denied it. Ain't that
One of the comedian colleague, Brandy Augustus, was on the top 4 comedians in the Black Woman in Comedy Fest. So one of my comedian colleague, Brandy Augustus, was one of the top 4 comedians in the Black Women in Comedy Festival. That's what's up.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Shit,
I
that's
heard
what's up.
They did. They had kudos to you, Brandy. Kudos to you, my girl.
Yeah, that's what's up. Shit.
So, and I think being next year, in the festival, when you came out like one of the best of the best, you get your own show next year. You get to do your own show, put on your show and everything. How would anyone trust?
It's weird, though. It's weird because it's like if I filmed a movie and I asked y'all to come view it, tell me what y'all think about my movie, man. I want to know what y'all think. And then y'all get a glance at it. If y'all got to leave in 5 minutes, but then y'all telling everybody how my movie was. Like you ain't really look at the movie. How the
I
hell
know.
you giving a review on the movie? But
Right.
people be talking like they really watched the whole movie, and that's how I look at it with a lot of this politics stuff. They don't even really watch the whole movie. They watch parts and pick, and then they be like, "Oh, this," but they judging the whole movie. The movie was terrible. I'm talking about they ain't even had no action scenes in there. You be like, "Oh no, they had action scenes." Oh, they did. Oh, see, I left early, so I ain't know that. Yeah, but they still ain't had like they had the dude. He had no girlfriend, no relationship. No, he was married. He was married. Yeah, see that she showed up. Oh, I ain't know that. Then why are you talking about the movie?
Because it sounds
That's
stupid
the
as
part
fuck to
that be
me.
blowing me.
Well, that's the
It
thing.
sounds stupid as fuck
I
to
didn't
me.
see all of it, but I was hoping that the other people could fill in the gaps. That's why I
Nah,
asked.
but we
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
stop
I
like
get that.
we gotta
But
stop
and
like
I didn't judge the movie either. I told y'all that I didn't see all
but
of it, and when I saw that, I agreed.
mentioning it when you can't
Yeah.
like will give anything on it is like because I would be asking you, oh well, what's so effective about what's so impactful about this movie as opposed to all the other movies, you know, aka addresses. What's so what's so special about this one? Like I was asking today, what's so special about this movie?
Because maybe somebody else saw it and got another
I don't know.
opinion.
I don't know what's special about the movie. I was just mentioning it, but if somebody can tell you about it, that'd be great. That's not, but
Yeah,
that don't
Aquarius.
look good media wise, is what I'm saying. Because if we don't know about it, how we talking about it?
Well,
Yeah, it's good.
that's what I'm saying. I'm asking the question: did y'all see it? And I said when I saw Aquarius saw the whole thing, and she was able to elaborate on it. That was the question. That
Oh no,
they
I'm just saying like sit and watch some of it. That's what I'm saying. Before the morning time, just sit and watch some.
Now I'm saying like even if let's say I watched the movie and I watched the whole thing. And I just tell you, I didn't like it. It was a terrible movie. Don't watch it. It's a waste of time. The whole time, other people like the movie. Now you hear from other people, it was a great movie. I'll go watch it again. I'll watch it again over and over. But if I'm biased to some of the actors that's in that movie, if I don't like Samuel Jackson or the role that he played in that movie, like Lakeview Terrace, I really ain't like that nigga. I'm like, he blowing this shit out of me. But if I feel like, oh, I ain't like the movie, it was this and that, people will take that instead of getting the information for themselves. So you be like, oh, I ain't watching it because Maul said it was a bad movie. Other people watch it because somebody said it was good instead of seeing the movie for yourself and giving your own expectation. Like this, what I think of the movie.
That's why you got to give
know,
their own opinion. That's their own
that's the only
opinion.
way, but it be hard because some people gonna like it, some people gonna dislike it. So you gonna hear from people that like it, gonna tell you all the good. They ain't gonna tell you too much of the bad. People that don't like it, they're gonna tell you all the bad. They're gonna tell you none of the good things. So it's like it's best to just see for self, and then you can be like, oh nah, that joint was pretty good. It wasn't as bad as people said it was. Oh, it was bad. Now I see what the hell they talking about. We did that before with a couple of movies on here. We like, damn, that joint was terrible. And it turned out, watched it, was like, damn, it was terrible. I told B some movie was terrible on here. The one with Denzel and them, that new one. Gladiator. He went to go see for himself. He said, shit, you was right, Marley. That
I said it was terrible too. I concurred. I was like, yes, it is. And he was like, I still want to see for myself. And he would, and he saw for himself what we were saying. We're in agreement. I know it sounds like a lot of times on the show people think that we're not agreeing, but we actually agreeing. Ain't that funny?
I don't even give a fuck what people be thinking because I know as me knowing you personally and knowing Molly personally, well, the people currently in the conversation especially. I mean, knowing y'all, I know how it's not coming across. I know y'all. So if it's not something that seems disrespectful, we adults. So if anybody even think that you gotta give some type of disclaimer or we not arguing, y'all, it's clear we not arguing. We talking on your talk show. We ain't. It's not no argument. So
that's what you do on the talk show.
Yeah. So that's all it is. We doing our job. We doing our job.
Well, we're supposed to.
Everybody doing their job.
Yeah, I love it. I love the
Yeah,
conversation.
me too.
I love that people watching, even if it's negative things, the bad things, because I think politics always been bad. They the real gangsters. So for them to even see some of the things, like, thank you, but don't lose this eye lens when the next person get in. Somebody that you like get in, because people tend to overlook the things that they was doing, you know. So it was like, dang, they was out here issuing these jabs, forcing people to get in all types of things. And people just like, well, we got to do it. We did. They never really questioned it too much. But anything these people say, they ready to fight against it. We need better food. Oh no, they don't want. They only trying to put better food in it because they want power and they want this. Like, oh, that don't sound. It's only men and women. It's only two genders. Oh, they trying to change it. No, they bringing things out. I just like, what y'all arguing about now? They do something that's weird and out of bounds, like they trying to start a war. Yeah, let's get mad about that, you know. But it always be something that he said this. Or back in 1985, he ain't rent to these people, and I be like, what in the world? Like, come on. Joe Biden was part of the law, getting our black men locked up for dying bags, commonly too. We let it go, then we kept saying, well, that was the past. Today is a new day, and da da da. But now they can't let go nothing. They bring up anything they can.
Well, today is certainly a new day and a new era. Either you get with it or you get going. That's the only thing. You know, I know it's harsh to say. You get busy living, or get busy dying. That's you know, that's bad to say, huh? When you look at it this way, y'all know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to roll with the punches, baby.
According to LA, it's funny. I can't wait to Friday. I know y'all be cutting up in the comments.
Yeah, if they talking about glue and stuff already right now, y'all shoot. Let me just look at it on the show. When I get better, I'm gonna take it down and take you for a ride. Everybody said that's what you need to make you feel better. I'm like, really? You know.
Hey, Reese.
I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Reese, you ever did any type of survey thing or anything to get topics from your viewers?
No, but that's a good idea. I'm glad you bringing that up, Trey, to the forefront. If you guys want to do a hot topic, like what do you think? Something that we should discuss on the Morning Mac Show, or something that we need to bring attention to. Aquarius, I know you probably got some good ideas. Josh, and you know our frequent viewers, I know you probably got good ideas of a topic to talk about, elaborate about, or even to look up and do some research on. Feel free to send it to us. I am open. We are open. How would you do the survey, Trey? How could we roll it out? What's one of the ways we can roll it?
Well, if I were to do it, it would have been off of maybe your page to tell everybody where to tune into and do it as a status. It can be that simple because you don't have the Morning Mac Show page open right now on Facebook. But that's as a like a message board type of page. So you would just direct them to your page, honestly, or just keep directing them to the same page and pin that status and direct people to your show every day. And as they're commenting, you're collecting different subjects to talk about.
How do I do the status? We gonna figure that out.
You know how to.
No, I never did a survey.
Doing the status is when you comment something and you post it. It's a status.
A
status, okay. Or they call it a post or a status. You know, it generally is going to be the same thing. So a post is just a post, and pin it on your page, and every day you direct people to your page. And actually, while they're watching live, it shouldn't be no problem to go to that status and comment on it. Really?
Okay.
So I don't, we all hands free and all that. Got multiple devices. Everybody got 2 phones and shit. So,
Okay, I just gotta understand the lingo. Okay, I can do that.
Awesome.
I know how to do that. I know how to make. Okay, I know how to do a survey now. And everybody out there, that's how you do a survey. Status. So, okay, I'm gonna start asking y'all questions, and we're gonna reel it in, because then I can send it to all the 268 groups that I'm in, and everybody else who may not watch the Morning Mac Show at 10:30 because they're at work or looking for jobs. But y'all can come back later, but y'all can always see the status and comment on it. Why you laughing, Trey?
Because I felt that looking for that job part. That's what I can be honest. I'm transparent. You can't get me. I laugh because I'm looking for a damn job. That's why the fuck I laugh. Shit.
So in between that, y'all
Okay.
can answer, and then we'll bring it back to the forefront and we'll talk about it. Have a conversation, a collab on it. That's the positive energy. That's the positive thought. Thank you, Trey. That's the positive way.
Yeah, just a thought. Yeah.
That's that. What is that? That I can't see that. That triple. What?
What you talking about? What you talking about? A comment or something?
Yeah. This must be an old comment. I don't know why it comes up later or whatever, but like sometimes it don't come through on Facebook. It'll come through on YouTube, and then sometimes YouTube, it's the delayed in it somewhere. I don't know.
Everybody, if you watching on your page, you're only gonna see the people comment on your Facebook. But if you watching on StreamYard, you'll see everybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
They comment from Trey page, your page, YouTube. But,
yeah,
if you just watching on Facebook, you ain't gonna see not all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we are coming to an end. What did y'all say? Topic is comedy for the cure.
Shut the fuck up.
I could have used some comedy for the cure relief.
Shut the fuck
that's comedy for... Josh, you got jokes. Comedy for the cure.
Then can we discuss LA and his ED problem on Wellness Wednesday?
Oh, all right. Yeah, all right.
LA, Josh
Preston.
He
said ED stand for extraordinary dick.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit. Yes. For the extraordinary.
But extraordinary is EO.
Nah. He put the extra with the ordinary together. Extraterrestrial. It can't be ET, huh? Tell him, Steve. See, you got to split it up, Josh.
That ED.
The topic, why David Green love white women so much.
Oh my God.
Maybe they taste different. I don't know. Maybe they butt taste like.
He said they butt.
I mean, maybe they taste like alfalfa weed, I don't know. Maybe a black woman tastes like collard greens and macaroni and cheese. Maybe you don't need all that cholesterol. I don't know. Or it could just be a condition of where he stay and what's around him. Remember, he said that he's in a predominantly white spot, and he said the Klan is down there with him, so he lives among the Klan.
Oh,
so when you tend to live amongst the Klan, I guess that makes you.
Oh, all right.
You're a moving target, I guess.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Moving targets.
Not moving targets. That's
when you living among the Klan, you are shoot. Now, unless you walk around all day with a sheet on your head. Everybody wearing the same robes and sheets.
I'm dead on that.
Like, how to do.
Right.
That is that. My positive energy for today is that check in on one another, love one another, and promote wellness. Wash your hands. That's all I can say. When you come out the public, when you in the public, wash your hands, keep your hands out your face, and you won't get sick. And all that handshake, touching your hands and stuff. Wash your hands. Keep your hands sanitized and share your hand sanitizer if you can. If you spray your hands, spray the people's hands too. That's right. Here, let me get you. Look, when y'all stop and time to eat, it kills me when people say, "Oh, can I have some?" I pull my hand sanitizer out. Yeah, help yourself. Let me give you a little bit of hand sanitizer. You know that because germs do carry, and you know and all that stuff. It's wellness words to give me y'all some good tip. Molly, with some good energy you giving them.
Do your own research. Don't get tricked bad or programmed into believing other people's belief who they got some from somebody else. And that's most times what happened. That's like when there's somebody say, you know, you tell somebody's story and once you go around in a circle, the story will change. And that's what I think information get passed to the next person, the next person, the next person, and then eventually people just keep adding on to it and start to change. But that didn't make the information real from the first place. But I just tell people be careful, you know, because
So that's how the truth turns into a lie. It can start out with some truth, and then somebody else get it, and they tell it to somebody else, and by the time it get back, it'd be a lie.
Yeah. And then you be on here. I never said that, this, that, but I just try to tell people all the time because everything you think about that you believe in or you look forward to is most times people program you to believe in or to look forward to. You know, so it's just like, man, we need to start coming up with our own holidays and our own way of doing things. You know, like we keep celebrating a lot of these things that they done man-made, that been created, which is okay. I don't mind a lot of these things, especially religion, all that thing I think is good, but I think that was their time. They wrote what they needed to write, you know, and it's good to have. But when we gonna start writing things for the kids and the people that's gonna come 1,000 years from us, what they gonna be able to look at from us? What can we leave for them? Cause we can't even relate to the times that they writing about. They ain't have the things that we have today, or at least they don't talk about it in the book. So it's like we need to start writing about some of the events that's occurring now, you know, so later on these people can learn from it. But that's just my way of thinking. And we need to start creating our own holidays for our own communities, our own family, and that'd be another reason to celebrate. You know, like we ain't gotta keep adapting to other people things that we was born into. Like Christmas was the thing before I was born. Easter, all these holidays, it was already here. So as I was growing up, I was already programmed to celebrating these things. Same thing with my parents and probably their parents. So I was like, what is something that we actually started and I like the Juneteenth, but they took that from us. So I like some people like they get the day off and things like that, but I work for self, so that don't benefit me, you know. But
we got
be
a
safe
severe
out there.
storm alert. That's what the alert y'all hear on the phone. It says severe storm alert.
Yeah, it's crazy out here.
Be careful out there. From 106, and it expires. Urgency, immediate, severe.
These people go to rain. These people digging bonkers up.
That's like that. We about to get hit with a tornado or something. I know the wind is blowing and it's raining hard, but this and you know certainty observed, instruction, remain alert for possible tornado. Oh, that just said tornado.
There we go. That's why. You know, that's negative energy. Push it out there. Put fear into people. Let them hear.
Sorry. I'm not doing.
Go ahead. Let them hear the fear.
I didn't mean to panic. We sitting here looking at the wind, and I hear it, and I feel it against my shutters. That's why I was like, "Ooh, that's some strong wind." So it's the storm out there. Y'all just be careful out there and keep it moving. My child is out there in the storm. He had to go into work, driving to work. So definitely y'all just, you know, be careful. Some strong winds out there and everything. That's all. It's a storm. Yeah. Look, and this is not the first storm, and it won't be the last storm. We get storms from now until September, October. Won't be a lot.
Yeah, when I grew up, it was told, be quiet, cut everything off, God doing his work. You know,
so why did they
open the door, leave the screens open. Yeah, we sit on the floor and stuff. It was that was we normally do.
And you
A
could
lot of
not
this
use
stuff,
cell
probably,
phone.
it was conductors and stuff. A lot of shit had metal in it and all types of shit. So stay away
Oh,
from everything. Sit in the middle of the floor. That's why.
didn't think about that. And what about the lead paint? The lead in the paint? That was
Well,
that why
that
they
wouldn't
told
be.
you in the middle?
I don't think
Oh,
that would be enough to conduct to carry electricity to something
Nah,
else.
it was to keep things out like radiation and stuff. So you didn't have to worry about radiation getting through the house and affecting your brain waves. But now they remove lead, so that's how we got Wi-Fi. And before that, Wi-Fi wouldn't be able to make it to the house. You won't be able to get a signal in the house. But now that lead is out, that signal can come through, which is good for your phone and stuff, but it's bad for your body,
Yeah.
So it was there to protect us. So they made us some shit. Kids be biting on it, whatever, and they got rid of it, So now they got a reason to get rid of it. But that was why they got rid of it, just for us to get Wi-Fi and all these signals can go right through the walls now.
lies. They be telling. Well, you know what? I don't know about the lies about the storm when they tell you cut everything off and sit in the floor because somebody got shocked through the phone. They was on the phone during the storm and they got shocked. So that's why they tell you don't use the phone. That's the house phone. That's when stuff was all wired differently too. I don't think nobody, not that many people still have a house phone. It's a few of us, but not that many
Yeah.
people still have a house phone. Everybody's on their cell phone, so you don't have to worry about getting shocked and all of that. But when they tell you to sit in the middle of the floor and you quiet, that's what we do. It's white outside. If y'all could look outside, the wind is kicking up. That's the wind. But and they just tell us, "You right, Molly, be quiet." I think they just told us to be quiet because they didn't want us talking.
Yeah.
The devil, what they say, the devil's beating his wife and all types of stuff.
If the sun is up and it's raining,
yeah,
the sun is up and it's raining simultaneously, then yeah, he's supposed to be beating his wife.
And you know what the question I used to say? Who he married?
Right.
Nobody can never tell me who he married.
I know. That's when they get quiet and shit.
Yeah,
That'd
we
be
used
that
to
shit.
run outside in the rain, and I don't encourage kids to do it today because there's so much stuff and chemicals in the air. But like when it rained hard, that was perfect. We'd go outside, sing little songs, and we'd take our shirts off and all that, running around like
played in the rain and open your mouth and get rain in your mouth. I would not tell nobody. Don't get no rain on you.
That.
It feels different when you wet. Back when we was kids, we used to eat the snow. We used to be able to, But now, I wouldn't advise nobody to do that.
Yellow snow.
Or the brown.
Yeah.
But times has come. We would tell our kids now. Like I said, when I get wet, first thing I do, I got to get in the shower and I got to let the dry clothes dry, and then you throw them in the wash. But my body feels icky. But as a kid, we loved it. Like you said, Molly, we be out there getting wet and getting whippings at the same time. Get in here.
Man, having fun. And the people like, well, you can't weaponize like snow and rain. Like people don't understand. Like we got snow slopes and shit down here. People skiing and snowboard. It ain't snow all year. Every year they got that. You can go down there to Deep Creek and all these places, and you can actually hit the ski slopes. Where they think the snow came from? They made the fucking snow. It's fake snow.
Now.
So they can make enough fake snow for you to ski and all that shit with places that it never snowed. What do you think they can do? It's like people just be so programmed to believe in everything, just science and nature and how they explain things. Like, no, they know how to interfere with nature. They know how to do everything over. They not make it rain. Like it is weird. They know what caused it to rain. So they like, okay, that caused these things to happen to make it rain. And it might be for a good thing. It might be too hot or something. Like it might need rain, but it just be weird to me when it's chemicals and stuff in the rain or in the well. It's just like, come on, man. Like these your own people. Like I know y'all use it as a weapon, but on your own people, this shit is crazy.
Did y'all see that video where it looks like the snow was growing And I believe, is that how they make the snow, like a deep creek and stuff? This at the edge of this man's, it was like growing off the lake, and it kept growing up to these people's doorstep. Did you ever see that video? The snow growing.
I think the snow catching on fire, and like
Snow catch on fire.
they threw like water and shit on it. It just kept getting more fire, so it was weird. Yeah, they was trying to put the snow out, but snow was flammable or somehow.
Yeah. When they would hold the lighter to the snow and it'll turn black and then start catching flame.
It supposed to melt. Snow supposed to melt. So they had everybody just grabbing snow from outside the places they live, trying to melt it, and it wasn't melting. So it's weird. I don't know what they doing there. I just tell people don't eat that shit. Because it used to be against the law to catch rain. It might be still there.
It is.
That might be for the reason people test.
I never knew it was against the law to catch rain.
Yeah, you can't catch rainwater.
Can't catch rainwater. Why is that? Did God say, hey, when I make it rain, make sure y'all don't catch it? No, they used to have bowls and all types of things.
That's how they used to drink back in the day. They said, well water. What is well water? When it rains, don't it go in the well?
Yeah, but that's not the same thing because it's still, as far as regulation, though you want to like your own water system instead of being like receiving water from the water company in a city or something like that. It's still got to be under regulation. You still had to have somebody come service it and stuff like that too. So it still had to be in code as far as like how it's but it's a water system that just takes natural water that goes through the rocks and sediment and all that, and by the time it hits the bottom, it's clean and it stores it. Yeah.
Fake birds on the news. Yeah, I seen the fake birds. People catch water anyway. Colorado only one that take it real serious, but other places they like it ain't really law. It's like y'all. It's like them saying that you gotta wear a mask in the store. People really believe that you had to. Like you'll go to jail if you didn't, but that wasn't really the case. But people followed it anyway because you didn't want to go through all that BS. And the same thing with catching water. It's like they tell you can't. Someone shot down 3 fake birds. That's in VA. That's close. Yeah, I've talked about that. Cameras being used in warfare. I mean, pigeons being used in warfare. A lot of these pigeons. Machines, they machines. They can hook all types of things. It's no different than us. Like they putting chips and stuff in us now. It started with the animals. They put chips in them. They started add things in them. They was tracking them. Chips. Yeah, but they can find out everything that's wrong with these animals. They can actually get them to do certain things they want them to do. It's like taking over the mind. That's why I be like, germs is the main thing. Like germs and all them little viruses and shit. Them aliens, who the aliens is, they just be making it look like it's humans and these green things. Nah, it's the smallest things in the world. And when they get in your body, they can take control of you. And they can make you do things you'll never think about doing. They do it with animals and all that. And I'm like, these the real fucking aliens. How can something that get in your body and become the host? And that's what they do when you get sick. People don't know when the virus get in your body, it makes you go out in public. It make you want to go out. And it tricks your body to going out around other people and coughing so he can spread out into other people. And people do it all the time. They go around, people start coughing and sneezing. They think they just know the germs making you do certain things. And it's crazy. These viruses, like, they smart. And that's why I said they might be the aliens. They might be. We might not know it. They live for a long time. They can go from host to host to host to host and keep living.
Yep. Like
and the bird didn't bleed or anything. That's crazy. Dang, I thought you knew about them germs.
No. I mean, I know about the different viruses and everything in the body. I agree with that. I also think that a lot of stuff is captured on those snow caps. A lot of old virus and stuff may be in them snows and glaciers and iceberg. And when they thaw, that they entering. I mean, that's something new for this generation. You know what I mean? Like it might have, the ice age might have froze something thousands of years ago that was tearing their ass up. But by them melting it and everything, melting and the greenhouse effect and all that stuff, we don't know what you unthawing. We don't know what's been thawed. You know what I mean? What's been captured.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, but pigeons was used in war. That's how they got messages sent over from one side to the other without getting killed.
I found the video that I was talking about, the molasses. I mean, the damn, I must be hungry.
The molasses.
The molasses.
You see it? Y'all see it?
No.
About the snow growing.
Oh, it's time you pull it out.
All right, you gotta hit the shit joint.
It's
just funny. But y'all know they gotta count how many pigeons fought in the war. Like they gotta count how many pigeons fought alongside us and how many died.
Oh wow.
And they gave
how the hell they do that? Oh well, they send them out.
They knew we were gonna send out 100,000 birds, and hopefully, they all make. I think like over 20,000 died. But that's a okay count.
Well, they probably got someone there to let they know that their life expired. I said the pigeons could have flew away and went somewhere else.
They out here now. They just flying around now. They probably done set them free. Their job is done. Same thing they did with us after the war. All right, get back out there.
And then you know what scares me? We're not really scared. Well, it does. I think it's creepy with them blackbirds. I don't know if they're crows or magpies or what they are, but they will come and gather you in flocks. I know the crow be like, car. But you try to feed one of them birds and they will swarm. And I seen them eat chicken. I mean, well, because Misha threw some chicken skin out, because those birds swarmed. And I was like, I thought birds, I guess they eat anything too. They wasn't all birds are vultures now.
Nah, she just called me vultures. Which bird you talking about?
It was a bunch of birds, and at the parking lot she was feeding them, and then they swarmed and they was fighting over the damn piece of meat she threw out there. 2 birds. I was like,
hell yeah, they be fighting the big birds that rough all on. That's why you gotta make sure you break it up enough pieces so one of the big birds don't just take it and fly off.
I didn't know they ate meat like that. I thought it was just eating breadcrumbs and worms.
You really thought
they eat just like you?
Yep.
I see it. I saw it.
They'll eat anything you throw out.
Yeah, that's why anytime you don't just throw food away, and where we come from, you throw it to the birds. In our neighborhood, that's always whatever is left, hey, go throw it out to the birds. You never just throw it in the trash. And if any food you ate, it can be mac and cheese, throw it out there to the birds.
And they eat.
They go and eat it, them, or the cats, one or the other. But most time the birds,
the birds eat the food while they eat the food. The cats eating the bird.
Yeah.
And then what the rats eating? Rats eat everything, but they said stop doing that for rodents. Rodents came and took over. I ain't never seen a bird eat a rat, not a DC rat anyway.
Nah.
Maybe an owl might try to get away with one. Okay, this is the video. Y'all see it?
Yeah, I'm about to slide out of here and go to the store, y'all.
Christian Some incredible video from part of the lake. I took a look on Twitter a bit earlier. This really is pretty amazing to see.
Yeah, on the southeastern part of the lake, Liz, that apparently is where the wind decided to push the ice this spring. It is truly incredible. It's eerie. Had it not caused damage, it would be pretty mesmerizing to watch. Take a look. Yeah, you have to feel for those homeowners. They're about 7 miles north of Isle, Minnesota on the southeastern side of Mille Lacs. We got contacts from a couple of people. Stephen Johnson, who shot these videos yesterday, he guessed those piles were about 30 feet high and the wind was gusting around 40 miles per hour. Our meteorologist did confirm that last bit. This is typical timing for ice out, according to the executive director of Mille Lacs' Tourism Council. Every spring, they hope for 3 things: lots of sun, some rain, light winds. And if one of those things is off, she says, there's not much you can do.
if you've lived here, you just kind of know that it's always a potential to happen, this time of year, and you just hope that the wind is blowing in the opposite direction from your house. And
the silver lining, if you will, is that you could see that ice was relatively soft, right? It crumbled really easily. Sometimes in some years, it makes landfall in really big, solid chunks, Liz, that could damage a lot more houses and do so much more severely. Although I suppose if you owned that house that we saw in that video, then there's only one that really matters. So tough break for him.
And I imagine we're still getting a better idea of any damage or anything along those lines.
Absolutely,
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christian.
From the iceberg defrosting, and that was off of Lake Molasses. I just wanted to show everybody that the snow was growing in cover. I mean, that's kind of an oddity, don't you think? But in Minnesota, off the lakes, that's what they do.
That's scary. I would never want to live there, but they used to it, so that's probably nothing new to them. Hopefully they got ice insurance, because I don't know.
Snow insurance.
Snow and ice insurance, so they can get their house fixed up once all that gone away. But they say they deal with this almost every year if they don't get a certain, and they deal with this in the spring. And that's why I tell people every year for something to happen over and over, and it be the same thing, that to the point you can predict it, then it's obvious we're not just spinning on some round ball in infinite space and all types of crazy directions. It's like everything is clockwork, like every year. That's why we got probably 365 days, because they just follow on the sun. And once the sun comes back around and do the thing all over again, and they does it again, I was like, it just doesn't make sense, But now that we know that they can predict these things, they can predict what an eclipse and all these things is going to come, because they know how the stars and everything going to be aligned ahead of time. And for them to know that, then you got to know they know how this world is actually mapped out, and it ain't no spinning ball with infinite space just going somewhere in all wild directions. If that was the case, it'd be cold here sometimes, hot here sometimes. Like, it would change all the time. But for the Big Dip and everything being the same spot all the time and never leave, it's just weird to me. So I just like, you in them places, you ain't used to it, move somewhere else where you know it's going to be warm. Every year it's going to be warm. We most times know is LA always going to be warm. Miami always going to be warm. It just be them weird coincidence when it happen to get cold or snow here and there. But most times you want to live in a hot climate if you don't like them snowy areas. But I know people that love them.
Phoenix, Arizona, I hear it's extremely
It's too hot. Yeah, that's too hot now.
I ain't never heard no snow.
Scottsdale. Yeah, if it's snowing in Scottsdale, then something wrong. Like, something wrong. If it's snowing in Arizona, like Phoenix.
It ain't real snow. It ain't snow.
But they can make it happen, man. They can make it happen. I'm telling you. I don't put nothing past these people. I don't put nothing past how far we came as humans, humanity. I think there's a lot of things we can do and we still don't know we can do yet. They didn't basically give this information out to us yet. I'm pretty sure it was, if you go back in the day and you show people your iPad, they will be looking at you like, what in the world? Like, it's just amazing. Like, y'all can imagine that y'all be where we at today, Reese, when you was a kid. I'm telling you, even when I played games growing up as a kid, I didn't know you can put goggles on at one point, actually get inside the game and feel like you
I
in
never
it.
did that, but I heard it's something.
Yeah.
That VR use thing.
Yeah, man, it's like you there. You'll forget. That's why people run into walls and accidentally punch people, because you're in a whole nother world. But it's just so much things that it's going to start to evolve into, and we just scratching the surface, I think. All this happened within 20 years or 30 years in my lifetime. This ain't just like been around. Like, the internet and all this stuff is new, so it's like AI, all this stuff is new. So 100 years from now, ain't no telling where we'll be at. There's no vacancy. Y'all burnt out.
You said who said we burnt out?
Nah, they ain't burnt out. I'm talking about Josh and Aquarius. They burnt out.
They done had some afternoon delight. We were talking about that on Friday. That's what they used to call it back in the day when people be sexting. They called it. They even wrote a song about it called Afternoon Delight. Listen to the mamas and the papas about some afternoon delight. That's the name of the group that wrote it. It was nasty back in the day, y'all. Y'all nasty now. Tomorrow, same time, same station, taking it one day at a time. One raindrop at a time. Y'all stay warm, stay dry, stay safe, and love up on somebody. Show somebody love. Do a random act of kindness. It'll feel good to your soul if you do. Promise you that. My people.
Same time tomorrow. Love.
Love you. Thank you, Aquarius. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Shout Out. Thank you. Who else was in it? Kenny.
Everybody. Woo.
Thank you, everybody. Woo.
Black.
Thank you, Black. You got to come on the show and talk. Thank you, Malik Bay. Thank you.